I'm unmuted. Should I press that one? Oh no, cancel. What do I press? Do I press anything? Am I? I can't see me. See my holding page. Hello, everybody. Yeah. At the minute, I can't see anything other than my holding page. I can see you. Oh, I can see me. Right, now I can see me. Is it working? Is it working? Is it working? Hello, everyone. If I'm live, then hello. If I'm not live, then hello to me. Are we live, darling? He's checking. He's checking. He's checking to see on Facebook if we're actually live. We've been having technical trouble. We've been trying to, I don't really know what we've been trying to do. I mean, well, I am live. That's good. See, what I've realised now with all these lives, just talk. You know, because if it's not live, well, if it is live and you're just standing there, it just looks like you're a rabbit caught in headlights. So what I've now decided with any lives, if you're not sure, just talk. Just talk. Because if you are live, then woo! If you're not live, it don't matter. I'm just talking to myself, which I always do anyway. Hello and welcome. It's lovely to have your company. Abs is in my ear with Jess. Tell ya. It's okay. I'm ignoring you as well, love. Don't worry. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about him. Abs is in my ear. Now, today, sorry, look at me. I look all hot and bothered. I'm stood next to my big radiator. That is why. Now, it is lovely to have your company. Hello, everybody. I'm here. I've got my pinny on because it's another messy one. I have got a... It's a lot of people from Italy. How fabulous. I'm going to have to learn some Italian, aren't I? I'm going to have to learn some Italian. I might have some lessons just in basics so I can say hello properly. Hello and welcome. It's lovely to have your company. Definitely let us know where you're tuning in from because it's really exciting. It's really exciting to know where everybody, because I know when we do the AALL&Create ones, there's people from around the world. So let us know where you're tuning in from. I can't see any comments, unfortunately. Maybe, though. No, because if I put Facebook on, then the sound... No, I can't see any comments, which is such a shame. I wonder if there's a way of me seeing comments. No, because... Yeah, but if I turn the volume down on my iPad, it means I can't hear you. You see... Yeah, I've done that before, love. It's not my first rodeo. I'm talking tabs. Yeah, I've done that before where I put it on and then we're like, oh, and my head felt mashed because I could hear that many things. I could hear me in my own head. It were awful. So yeah, I can't see you come. Oh, there's comments coming up now. Yay, I can see the comments. It's how lovely to have your company. Hello. So we've got London, we've got Italy, we've got Nottingham. Is there anyone from up the north yet? We've got lovely Shropshire. I know Italian, but I'm in London. Oh, fabulous, Lillian. Oh, it's lovely to have your company, everybody. How fabulous. Now, we've got loads and loads of goodies to share with you. Oh, whereabouts are you? Lillian? Because he's like, she's in London. Are you close to us? Whereabouts are you, Lillian? I used to live in London. I used to live in Thingy. Woolwich. I used to live in Thingy, Woolwich, and Peterborough. This could be a tour of where Leonie's lived, because I used to live in Peterborough as well. Stephanie, hello there, lovely Lynn. We've got Julie. Hello, lovely Julie. And Avril from gorgeous Scotland. Do you know what, Avril? That's the one place I haven't lived yet, and that's actually one place I'd really love to live. I was saying this to my mum the other day. I was like, I haven't lived in Scotland yet. Maybe it's time to live. We've got Yorkshire. We've got a lovely Jan and Joanne from the lovely Somerset. I'd like to live in Somerset as well. Farnborough. Fabulous. In Hants. We've got Julie. I'm up north. Hooray! Julie's from Carlisle. Hello there, Rachel. I do love it. We've got people all around the world. We've got people from Spain tuning in as well. which is exciting. I tell you what, our lovely Spanish friends, obviously our lovely Paula. Do you know the story of our lovely Paula? When she first saw my name, she thought there were another Spaniard in the crafting industry in the UK, and then she met me. She was like, yeah, I know, because her name's obviously Spanish. So she was like, whoa, Spaniard. And then she like, hello. I sound like I'm from Wallace and Gromit. Lovely Jill, hiya Jill, lovely to have your company. Northern Ireland, oh, I like Ireland as well. That's another place I'd like to live. What? Lillian. Lillian is in, these guys are SE1. So where are you? What's yours? Oh, I can't remember what I used to be. Yeah, they're London Bridge way. I can't remember what mine were. Mine were South East London. A Weston-super-Mare. Oh, lovely way. I went to Thingy at Weston-super-Mare. Anyway, oh, it's lovely, isn't it? They're from all over the shop. We should have a little map, shouldn't we? I'd like that. One of these days, a little map where you all are. I'd like to see how far spread out everybody were. God, it's really exciting. We've got two more. We've got quite a few from London. Sandra's from London. And were there somebody else? Oh, Aberdeenshire. Lovely Gillian's from... So I'm pulling up my trousers. Phew, just made it right there, Debbie. Lovely to have your company. Stephanie, Newcastle. Fabulous. The coast of Newcastle. Oh, I want to move further up to, yeah. Do you know what? I've not been to sort of that neck of the woods. Oh, there's so many places. Were you in Beckham? No, yeah, sorry, Abs. I was listening to you, but wasn't. I'm too busy chatting, aren't I? What did you say? Oh, yes. Yes, of course. He's telling me the work. He's telling me the work. I'm chuddering on about. No, I weren't in Peckham. Woolwich. I can't remember the postcode. Woolwich, Plumstead. That's where I were. When I first moved down there, like, what is this? It was so different from up north, but I loved it. Yes, okay, work. So, if you do want to be notified of future likes, if you just press, because this is the different system, so if you haven't watched one of these lives before, it's different to the normal, just the Facebook lives, and it does mean it's quite reactive. So it means if you put live in the comments, and it will say up there, it means you'll get a notification. So when we do the future lives, when AALL&Create do the future lives, you'll get notified, so you don't need to miss a thing. Yay! Also, when we do the goodies, so I'm showing you some goodies in a minute. I don't even know what to start with, although that gorgeous little journal's winking at me. When we do the products, all you need to do, we'll give you the code. The code is going to appear over my head. And then you'll just need to type in what it tells you to type in. So it'll be shop, whatever, journal or whatever. But that will come up. All you have to do is put that in in your comments. And then what happens, you get a link, you open up that link, and that'll be your basket. So you don't need to panic, you don't need to go away and do it straight away. But it's like creating a wish list or a shopping list. We're actually needing to write it all down. It's done for you. So then after the live, or whenever, or if something is selling out, we will tell you if something's selling out and you do need to go and check out. We will give you a bit of a heads up with that one. But that's how to shop. There's other things. Is there anything else I need to tell them, our lovely Abs? Is there anything else occurring? Yes. What? Oh, right. Two things. So, our usual. See, I like it that it's a usual now. So some lucky person is going to win £20. Yay! Now that will go into your account, ready for you to spend. All you have to do is like and share, basically. So pop a comment in, but with the comment, what do you have to comment? Win. I've remembered. Comment win, so it's not just like and share, that's a lie. You have to type in win, and as many times as you type win in, you're going to have more times of actually being entered into that prize draw. And then you have to share as well. So share it and type in win. Basically, someone's going to be dead lucky and win £20, and what are you going to spend it on? My desk is full. It's funny this. Oh, we do have something very exciting. I have got, right, I've put everything on my desk and I have not left 1 inch to craft on. I don't know, I weren't thinking about this because now it's like, where am I going to work? I didn't even think about it. I'll show you that in a minute. Shall we go straight in, Nabs? Shall we go straight in with the exciting thing? Oh, go on then. What else have we got for everybody today? So, everybody, oh my gosh, wow, this is cool. So, wow, what, all of them? Is that one of those? Contents are going to vary. Wow. Okay. So, if you are checking out your basket in the live or after, so everybody is going to get a free gift with purchase. That's amazing. That's really amazing. So everyone's going to get a free gift with purchase. You're going to be spending £5. When does it last to? Contents are definitely going to vary. Your minimum spend is £5, obviously, but then you can check out either while we're live or after the live. And how long have they got? What's the deadline? What's the cut-off? Midnight. So midnight tonight, get those orders checked out before midnight tonight, and you'll get a freebie. That's wonderful. Oh, that's really exciting. So when you're checking out, you'll get your freebie. So when you're checking out your basket, you're going to see it added to your basket. So if you see something to your basket and you go, I didn't order that, it's free. So don't panic when you see bits added to your basket. That's because it's a lovely little gift from the AALL&Create gang. How fabulous is that? So someone's going to win £20, but you're all winners today because everyone's going to get a free gift when you spend £5 or over. And let's face it, everybody, spending £5 or over isn't difficult, is it? Because we're crafters. We go, well, I want one of them, and then I want one of them. So, but everyone's going to get a free gift. So, that's the goodies. That's what we've got going on that you can get involved in. But then we've got the craft. Can I show them yet? Ab? Shall I start with this under my arm? Shall I start with that? Yes, let's start. You know what I'm going to start with, don't you? So, look what was in my box. Now, these are brand new, fantastic brand new journal. Look at that. Oh my, right, this is beautiful. Now, Abs, did you say you were the only people who've got these at the minute? Or were you the first? Wow. So this sold out with your distributors, with everybody. Now I know AALL&Create have got these in the stock, but there isn't tons of. I'm going to show you. This reminded me, right? I love these. Right. There's more orders yesterday where it's not going to last long. Now this is beautiful because it reminds me when I used to work in solicitors. Look at this. Look how cool that is. It's a proper ledger. Look at that. It's a proper ledger. Isn't that cool? This is already pre-printed on here. This isn't, now then. Oh, hey, I think I need to turn my camera around because the shop journal, our lovely Ab shop journal, I can't read it proper. It's sort of squidged. So I think it is actually on landscape. Anyway, look at that. How beautiful is that? Isn't that cool? This is so cool. I might see if I can spin my camera. Yes, darling. Is Sen Leona. He's fixing graphics. Because at the minute, I can only see a little slither of the graphics. If you want this, it is beautiful. This is shop journal. I might spin it so you can actually see the... Shall I show you? Shall I show it you proper? Let me spin the camera. Let me see if I spin it. Like this. I'm spinning the camera so you can see. Look. Oh, I've gone. Hold on. I better do it that way. Okay. Now, look at this. Look. Oh, see, no, the graphics are fine. The graphics are back. Look at this. Now, it is printed. It's all printed, but there's loads you can do with this. Because have a look how cool that looks. I've gessoed it. I've white gessoed it. I've got the rub-ons on there as well, and then layered with some of the brand new dies, but mixing them up. Look at the little pocket. Isn't that just the cutest thing? But what I wanted to do was see a lot of the page. So I've created something with a lot of the page. Remember, if you do want this, shop journal, but you are going to have to be quick with this. And it is absolutely beautiful. Now, let me just say, I'm just going to get the camera in a bit because I need to look at that price. £28.99 if you do want to go for this. It's stunning. Do you like my little page as well? Mixing everything up. Mixing old dies, mixing new dies, all the new dies. The lovely little embellishments from the kits. And can you see the shine on that page? The shine and that texture, that's from the beautiful, the paste that we're going to be chatting about in this hour. It's taking my ink, absolutely beautiful. Of course it is. You know, of course it's going to take me ink. It's Dina. And, you know, obviously it's not going to, you know, it's craftable. I love this. Isn't it cool? When Abs were talking about this, and he were like, yeah, I need 2 of these. And you had to actually send them out, didn't you, Abs? He actually had to send them out to customers, but it's okay. He's got his own now. But how beautiful is this? I love this. And it's so, look. Yes, go on, tell me. Have we still got stock? Right, if we sell out again today, Abs is not going to part with his. So once this has gone, that's it, and he is still going to keep his. I love this. I just think it's really different. It's really the paper feels beautiful. Then you get your proper. You'll get some empty pages, but you get all the proper filled in ledger papers. It literally, honestly, this reminds me of working in the solicitor's office. I used to work in tax. Can you believe I used to work in tax? And I used to do accounts. You wouldn't, if I told my accountant that now, he'd be like, no, you didn't, girl. You are useless at it. I am so useless at it. But I used to do this. I used to do I used to keep a ledger. I said to Abs, this has given me PTSD. 10% of the stock has already gone. Now, if you'd love to get hold of this, and if you're thinking, okay, how am I going to craft with this? In this hour, we will do, we'll have a little page, we'll have a little play, and I might recreate one of the pages, maybe just half of the page, because I haven't cut loads of elements out. But isn't that just beautiful? Love that. And I love creating the double page spread as well. And obviously, look at the way it takes all the ink. I love this. Isn't that just... And it's really unique. It's like... You've got that wonderful background on it that before you do anything, you've already got a really cool background. And however you want to work with it, you know, do you want to see quite a lot of the background? You can go over this with rice papers to change it. Obviously, your gesso knocks it back. Just with your ink to knock it back, spritzing on it. There's so many different ways you're going to use this. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, that was the thing that I had to show you first, just because we love it. The beautiful Dina Waitley, absolutely cool. £28.99 for that, and it is extraordinarily different. Doesn't she come up with some... Well, it's funny actually, because I think the whole team, they always come up with something really different and cool, the Ranger team, and that is just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I can't believe that you did ledgers. I know, Lillian. No, I mean, I can't believe I used to do ledgers. I used to fall asleep in the solicitor's office. I once fell asleep when the big boss was in the room, and I fell off my elbow. My elbow were resting on the table, and I fell off the table when the main solicitor were in the room. It was so embarrassing. Yeah, I bored out my skull. But I did like journals. I love the paper. And I still love the paper. Now, if you do want to get hold of this, there isn't tons and tons of stock, so please check your basket out. It's different, it's unique, and over 20% of the stock has gone, everybody. To get yours, type in shop journal. It's £28.99, and it's unique. it is different and it is cool. Now, that's where we're starting, but you will have noticed on this one, can you see a little bit of shiny goodness? Just a bit of shiny goodness on that one. However, this one, as I said, quite a lot more shiny goodness. And just notice how the ink sits on that. You know how you've got that beautiful sort of resist going on? It's just divine. That is using all of these. And this is what we're going to be chatting about in today's live. We're going to be chatting about paste from the wonderful Simon Hurley. Now, this is what I was talking about. I'm zooming this out, right? Because look at my desk. How ridiculous is this? I have filled it with paste and haven't left myself an inch to craft with. But it's going to be okay. I'll move you back because otherwise I can't see you. So what I'm going to do is take you through all the different pastes. Now, what I love about these, they are so creamy. They are really, the texture is beautiful. Now, you've got different types. So the first one, obviously that's not this colour. Of course I don't do things sensible. I didn't put the names on the actual swatches. Of course I didn't. But the first ones are your Lunar paste. Now, the Lunar paste, just have a look at these colours as I got, look at that. Oh, that's just well nice, isn't it? Look at the colour of that. The Lunar pastes are beautiful. There's a lot to choose from. You have got a lot of incredible colours. For me, I tell you why I really like these. It is that creaminess. It's just how smooth they go on, and the colours. I mean, look at that. Look at the richness of the colours. They are stunning. Go on, our lovely abs. Yes. Look at that. Now, you've got 3 different bundles, okay? So, you've got your neon. Now, in the neon, there's actually 7 colours in the neon. And that's just today, £29.53. Look at the colour. Now, in real life, that's even brighter. It's even brighter. On black, it's sort of... it's more subtle on black, and you can, if you don't want these sort of in your face, you can knock them back, but that brightness, that wow factor, I mean, look at the green. Oh, look at that, look at that. That yellow's the best yellow ever, isn't it? Just look at it on black. So if you do want the neon, in the neon, you've got 7 colours in here. The orange is magnificent. I mean, this is sunshine in a bottle. It's absolutely beautiful. So they're from that one, sorry. So that is the neons. If you do want your neons, these are your neons, because your yellow jacket, chill, they're neons, aren't they? If you do want your neons, shop Neon Lunar. That's all you need to put in your comments. And obviously with that will go straight into your basket. You check your basket out when you're ready. So I haven't got all the neons here, but I have got them. £29.53. That's your neons. Right. Next. Now I don't know where I'm putting everything. This is the bit... Right, now with the neons, they don't have tons and tons in stock. So if you do want your neons, get your neons. What do you want me to show them next, dear? Solars? If you do want to get them individually, so if you have got a favourite, then please get to the website. I must admit that yellow jacket is one of my, but I love the really bright ones, they're cool. And I'll show you how you can knock them back as well today. So you've got a choice, but yeah, they are stunning. So if you want to go for your neon, shop Neon Lunar. That's for the big bundle of 7, but if you want to go from individual, you can do. So check that website out. And do remember, if you are shopping from individual, if you are spending over £5, you can get a freebie as well. So it means, you spend over £5, but you get some up for free. Now, what do you want what shall I show next? Which ones? What's next on your list? The ones that are non-neon. So the non-neon Lunar paste. The non-neon, let me just move that over there. Okay, so the next bundle, now I've got 5 million of these. Look at these. Oh, look at all. I know all you can see is black lids, but look at all of these. Oh, these are just divine. Now, this is what I was showing you earlier on, okay? So this was these colours. I mean, look at that. I love that, because can you see the purple? But I'm sure that's got a sort of a hint of blue in it. Look at that blue. The colours are magnificent. I really like these. Now, you can get these in a big bundle. Look at that blue. Oh, they are yummy. There's 28 in your collection. And what I love about paste, there's so many different ways of applying them. You know, you don't need to have them really thick if you don't want to. So you can choose how you apply them. You can even water them down. I won't show you every single one of them, but oh, look at the colours. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, look. Stunning, innit? Look at that. Go on, Leone. I've got a Leone in my head. Yes, darling. What? So, the Luna ones, these ones, my big collection. So, the neons. Right, so with your neons, if you do want your neons, how much? How much did you say has gone already? What? 30? Right, okay, 30% of stock has gone. So if you do want to get hold of a cheeky bit of neon, please check your basket out on that one, because that is really, really busy. Oh, hello there, Adam. Hi, Adam. Nice to have your company, love. Right, so neons are already busy. I highly recommend these. I really like these. I love working with them. I love how smooth they are. Oh, and little neon, there you are. I love how smooth they are. They're beautiful. So if you want to go for the big one, you can do. Or, of course, you can go on and pick them individual. I obviously didn't go and check that all of... Oh, no, I did go and check that all of these are on the website. I've got favourites. Guppy. Guppy's one of my favourites. Look at this. I love that colour. Look at the guppy. Oh, it's one of my... I love that. That's beautiful, though, isn't it? Look at that. It's beautiful. Anyway, oh, there's so many favourite. They're really nice, are these. Really, really nice. And do you know what? I like the pot size, because sometimes when you have loads of paste and you have big pots, if you don't manage to use them and they dry out, it's so gutting, isn't it? But these aren't huge pots. They go a long way, but they're not huge pots. And I like that, because the chances are I'm going to use it before it dries up. And that is a biggie, because let's face it, there's nothing worse than that, is there? Look at Stay. I've got so many pairs. Right, okay. Do you want me to show Solar next? Oh, if you do want them individual, sorry, I do go quiet, and that's because I'm listening. I didn't used to do that on TV, did I? I've lost my skills. If you do want them individual, £5.99. So have a look on the AALL&Create website. That's where you're going to find them individually. That one, that Crown Me, funnily enough, that I've just picked up, that one is that. Look at that. Come on. I mean, they're just blinking lovely, aren't they? Again, they're the kind of thing that make me swear. Now, next, okay. Oh. Right. Now, if you want everything, so if you want all of the regular Lunas, and I've got even more there, and you want the neons, now this is a big old bundle. Okay, so if you're going for this, it is a big old bundle, but look at your price. Your price has dropped from £170 to £149. So you've got a really good discount on that. That's if you're going for the bigger. And of course, you will get your free gift, definitely. You're going to get a free gift as well. So if you do want to go for the biggest, so if you haven't got these yet and you're going, okay, yeah, now it's a need, then you have got that option. So you can go for the bigger. That's going to give you all the neons and the others. Go on, lovely. Yes, I've got a Leone. And look at that. See? Oh my gosh, that don't make sense. So your complete bundle today is actually more, well, it's cheaper. It actually costs you less to go for the mega bundle than it does your normal, just your just your regular lunar bundle. So it actually, you're basically, you're getting these for nothing. You're getting them for nothing. Okay, yeah, that's the way to shop. Forget about getting just the Lunas. If you're going to go for these, if you're loving these, get the big bundle, because that's definitely, it makes sense. This is the better deal. And I mean, look at those colours. They're just beautiful. Roar. I love straw, which is where there is one that really makes me laugh. Slippery when wet. I'll never forget that name. It's like, I love that one as well. The shooting star. Oh, they're beautiful, beautiful. So that's definitely one to go for, isn't it? The complete set is the one to go for. You're getting so much colour, you're getting so much paste, you're getting so much to play with. And you're getting a massive, massive deal. £149 and 64 pence. Go on, dear. Is in my head. Leona, yes? Go on. What should it be? Oh my gosh. So actually that big bundle should be over 200 quid. Is that? Oh wow. So because there's 35 colours, over £6 each. So yeah, it should be over £200, should that? So it is an amazing, amazing price. Yeah. It is magnificent. But this is only for this. This is only for today. Okay, this isn't an ongoing deal. So if you do want to get hold of this today for the live, then that's the price that is going to be held. But yeah, it is an amazing deal. When you think about you're paying over £6 each for these generally, that is magnificent. Yeah, please, please, please check your basket out with that one if you fancy this one. And I will be giving you loads of hints and tips how to use these, and showing you some of these colours. If you've got a colour you want to see in real life, or, you know, in Facebook live, if there's a colour that you're like, what about that one? Then text me. Let us know. Text me. Message. Put a message on here if there's something that you're fancying seeing, and I'll demonstrate with it. Because hopefully I've got nearly everything. So yeah, let me know if there's something that you want to see, because the colours are divine. So that's a biggie, okay? I'm just going to be going for the biggie. I wouldn't even be going for the separates. I mean, obviously, if you just want your neons, go for your neons. But if you were thinking of going for the biggie anyway, then it's worth getting the one with the neons, because the price, I mean, that price is magnificent. And the neons are, I mean, look at these. They are super. And I love that they've put these ones in as well, because I think that's quite a really rich yellow, isn't it? Oh, they're lovely. Right, okay. So that's your big bundle. That's your neons. Shall I talk solar now, or do you want me to talk Astro or solar? Astro or solar. Da, 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 da. Is what? Solar. Goodbye, Astra. Come in, solar. Okay, now, solar is a little bit different, because your solar paste, you've got 6 pastes in this one. Okay, now with this one, you can see, when you look at the bottoms, this is an iridescent paste. So when you look at the bottoms, they all look the same. It's like, But the thing is, what we know from iridescent is, when it hits black, it's magnificent. These, again, I know I'm going to sound like a broken record, but they're beautiful. And look at that. I mean, how cool is that? That is one paste. So you've got that pink. When it hits the light, you can see the gold. And that's kind of cool, isn't it? Because you can actually see the pink and the gold. Oh, aren't they good? Obviously on white, you're going to get this on white. However, this still looks cool. Don't just put it on white. Put it on your beautiful printed cards. You know, maybe you're going to be going over your journal, because you're still seeing that colour. You still look how it flashes. So you're still seeing that hint of colour. These are good. You know, if you've got fairy wings or butterflies or dragonflies and you just want that flash of colour. Is it blackbirds or is it magpies who have iridescent wings? Is it black? Anyway, but look at it on black. I mean, black, it's a game changer. They are just, and look at this, because can you see that? The purple and the blue? Cool, isn't that cool? I like doing this. It's really good fun. And that one's like a really light gold with that pink running through it. The green's almost got like, it's almost like a white pearl behind that. But then the green, which is beautiful. That blue's the same. That's got kind of a, well, actually, that looks like purple, a white pearl, and a blue in that. They are lovely. Now, these ones you can colour tint as well. Because you've got that iridescent base, if you add... Oh, and I was going to dig out my pigments and I forgot. If you add pigments to these, and I know that on the AALL&Create website, there is thingy. There is thingy. No, Lindy's Stamp Gang. No, if you add pigment to these, if you add pigment, you change the colour. So you're still going to get a bit of a sheen, but you change the colour as well. So there's loads you can do with these. Aren't they nice? Aren't they nice? They're absolutely beautiful. If you do want to get hold of these, so this is your gorgeous solar bundle, £39.35. I mean, they're so, look at that. It's the way it changes in the light. And actually, this for once, this is catching it really well. I remember in studio, we always used to be like, oh, I can't quite. But look at that. God, isn't that good? So, if you do want to get hold of these, and again, look how smooth they are and how flexible. I'm near enough folding that card, and it's a really gorgeous flexible paste, and I really like that. That is gorgeous. Oh, and there's some lovely comments coming through. I've got these and they're amazing. That's why I don't tot up what I've spent because it gets scary. People are loving those, and I love it because when you look at it like that, you think, you need to see it like that, don't you? That's what you need to see. You need to see what they do. Now, if you do want to go for your beautiful solar bundle, £32.35. Now, last but by no means least, we have got, now I've just got 3 of these ones, and these are your beautiful Astros. Oh, and these are lovely. These are lovely. Now, I'm going to show you because look how thick that is. It's not going anywhere. It's so thick. Look at this. But what I love about this is you have got, when I pop this, look, these are full of glitter. The binding agent, the actual glue, that's going to dry clear. But these are Astros. These are Astros. Look at that on the black. Look at that when it's thicker. These are stunning. Now, you've actually got 9 colours. I've just got 3 to show you today, but there are 9 colours. Look, can you tell who had a dirty stick when she dipped it in the red? But don't the colours blend together well? And you know when you do something and think, oh, but then it's like, oh, I like it. I love these. So that's obviously if you scrape it out, you can get it finer. This is if you go thicker. So, and you can see I had a proper dirty stick because look, you've got blue all hinted in the middle of there, but that looks beautiful. And again, look at the flexibility of these. They are, look at that. I really like these. And you look at the blue when it's really, can you see when it's really condensed, just how rich it is? And look how at the coverage on black, you know, I mean, that's almost a solid glitter sheen on that black. And then last but by no means least, the beautiful gold. Oh, look at that. Aren't they nice? I like doing the tags, but then I got a bit bored. See, beautiful. Now, who is this one? Someone said that you've already had them, and they are amazing. And they are. I mean, these are just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Really, really love this. If you do want to get hold of your beautiful Astro, now remember you're actually going to get 9 colours. If you want to see the 9 colours, just check them out on the website and you'll see all the colours that you're going to get. But they are stunning, absolutely stunning. And only £48 and 52 pence. Sorry, I'm standing on my tiptoes to see my screen. £48 and 52 pence. And it's as I'm saying, you like all of these, they do go a long way because it's, look at that looks full. I mean, it isn't because I've obviously been using it, but it does go a long way. So if you do want to go for those, again, you are getting 9 of those for just £48 and 52 pence. You put in your comments, shop Astro bundle, and that's how they'll go into your basket. Now, I think that's all my beautiful paste. Shall I get demoing, Mr. Abs? Are we ready for demo time? Let's play. Now, okay, I'm going to start with the paste because obviously that's going to be main thing, but I am going to be bringing in other goodies along the way. So, so just be ready. I'm going to start, I don't know what, it will actually start with general shot. No, I'm going to start with the paste. I'm going to start basic, okay? Let's face it, paste, we all know paste. We all know what they do, but I am still going to start basic just because. So just getting a clean piece of paper. If I turn it over, it's clean. Go on, dear. Is Leonie in me? Yes. Ah. I am Alicia. Hello, it's lovely to have your company. Yes, I am from I'm from the Britain. I nearly said I am British. My name. I am from the Britain. My name is very Spanish. Not unfortunately, but yeah, I'm really British. So yes, but thank you for liking my accent. I don't regret being British. It's nice, but yes. But however, where the family lives in Spain, it is beautiful. But yes, thank you very much indeed. I'm very, very northern. Very northern. And apparently since I came back up north, I've got even more northern. But it's not a bad thing. I like it. Now, what I'm doing, I'm taking one of the stencils. Oh, and I'm so sorry, Abs. I've obviously taken them all out of the packaging, so I've no idea what's what, as usual. In fact, oh my gosh, I've got this one. Yes, oh, he knows, that's good. That is your Deco Sunrise. See, I'm really bad at remembering names of anything. So this is your beautiful Deco Sunrise. Now, normally I don't tape them down because I can't be bothered. But for this one, I do recycle my tape. Do you know what, though, right? I'm not being funny, but how good does my tape look? You know, let's face it, if you're into your mixed media, you're not going to bin that, are you? You're going to use that because look how nice it looks. It's got all the paste on. So you're definitely going to reuse your tape for one of your projects. So we'll pop the tape down. I'm only going to pop a bit at the top. It's really actually to load this paste onto rather than anything else. Now, normally I cut my card down after. I'm actually going to cut my card down first this time. I don't normally do this. I normally work on a bigger piece of card, but just to save a little bit of time, I'll cut it down before. Like so. Okay, and I'm going to work on my paper. Now, I always like to work on, especially when I'm doing pastes and stuff, I like to work on paper underneath, and I do use this. You're very lucky, everybody. I've treated you to a new piece of paper. This is clean for you for today. It won't be by the end of the session. I know. Shall I show you my dirty one? Hold on, I'll go a bit faint for a second. I'm going to show you my dirty one that I took off today. Just because. Because look. This is why you should work on paste and things. This is this morning's that came off. I'll show you how cool it looks. Look at that. But you'll use that, so it looks really good. But anyway, that's my dirty one. And that's discarded for now. So get this, and let's put my tape down again. So get me a little bit of tape. So just basic, okay? Basic. Get my gorgeous tape. Let's choose a couple of pastes. Now, I'm going to be really random, okay? In fact, I'm not even going to look at the paste I'm choosing because I want to mix them up. We know how to apply paste, so I want to mix up colours just to see what they look like. Oh, Stephanie, I've missed loads. My daughter came round. Oh, don't worry. You can always watch it again. So don't panic, Stephanie. You will be able to see this again. So yeah, don't worry. How rude of your daughter. Oh my gosh, this one's for you, Stephanie. Grrr. That's because your daughter came round. I hope you growled at her. And this one's triple berry, right? So first of all, we're going to load the paste up. So now you can see I've used quite a bit of that one, my gorgeous triple berry. Now I'm going to use just a regular palette knife, and I'm just going to dump. Oh, hold on. There we go. Go on, dear, and see. If you do want your palette knife, it does come in, you can get some tools. We've got a Simon Hurley little tool bundle. It is on the screen. It's called Tools. And you're getting your palette knife. I believe you'll get your little scrapey tool as well, yes? Do you get the scraper tool? Or I really recommend these, and you are going to get 2 of these. Obviously mine aren't clean, but that's fine. I like using these a lot. I really recommend them. They're really, really handy. So if you do want that toolkit, it's just at the top there. Shop tools, that's what you're typing in your comments. And it's just $10.99. You are getting 2 of those as well in there. Now, see what I'm doing? I'm wiping my paste on the side here. This is why I like having paper. So rather than cleaning it off, I'm wiping it on there so it's a background. I know I chunner on about doing that quite a lot, but it's because you're making extra backgrounds, and I really like that because it allows you to create something completely unique. I always sort of flick my paste on there. That one I have picked up a bit of the other colour. I'm going to cheat and put it down there. And then again, just wipe that on the side. Now, I am actually going to put my lids back on straight away so I don't forget, because I don't want these drying out. And then, now this is when... Pop that in water. This is when I love this. It's such a good tool. So all you're doing... Oh, my tape. I've reused it a bit too much. It has no adhesive left. All I'm doing is dragging this paste through. Now, you've got choices. So either you load more paste up if you want a full stencil. I've got loads of paste on here, however. So what you can do, if you don't want sort of more distinct lines, you can move the paste. However, what I'm going to do is actually drag this off, spin it, put another little piece of tape, and look at that tape. I love that my tape becomes part of my obsession. I think it looks really pretty. Put my little, and it is low tack tape that's getting lower tack and lower tack. This now I want to get off, so I'm pushing it right down, and that gets it off there. There's still a bit on there, but it allows me now, and I'm doing it kind of flat. Can you see? So there's hardly anything left on. So it's at flat, but then at an angle, you're coming back down the stencil. So the angle pulls it off. Now, you want to hear, can you hear this if I shut up? And it just, I like that. What's it called? Is it ASMR? Where it's the sound, you know, and it is a really nice sound, is that. But when you drag that down, look how nice that is. Now, okay, let me show you the colours. We've still got quite a bit here. Because obviously I'm working on cardstock, it means I might keep that. I might not, but I might keep that. Now, let me just take these bits of tape off. Oh, Rabs, are you still there? It's gone very quiet in my head. Oh, he is there, he is there. That's okay. Oh, thanks, love. And then just peeling this off. Now, remember, these colours picked at random. And I love doing this because it's like, do they go? They're always going to go. What I love about this, because I've mixed those two colours, so that berry, that with that grrr, because I've mixed the colours, look how it's kind of made it vintage. It's kind of give it more of a shabby chic look, don't you think? Rather than the berry being really bright, if I mix the berry with something bright, it'll give you a completely different look. But because it's with that grr, which is quite browny, it gives you a really different look, but they work. They really work together, and I love that. Now, pop this aside to dry. These do not take that long to dry. You can speed them up. If you speed them up with a heat gun, just be careful because you can make them bobble. I actually love that. I love them bobbling. I know you're looking at nothing for a minute. Just let me get a scrap piece of card because I need to show you this as well. I say scrap, I've lied. I've gone and got a piece of black card because I've got a bit of paste left on here. Now, it's me, this is what I like doing. So let's make some backgrounds. Before we do this, I'm going to get some of the paste off here, okay? Because I love doing this. As well, you know, if you watch me, you know what I'm like for cleaning backgrounds onto my card. So I've spritzed it, spritzed it and flipped it. Put it on my card, give it a little brayer, because remember, this has still got a bit of paste on it, okay? So this is going to remove some of the paste. So can you see, it's got water on it as well, but we've got some of the paste on there. So this is making a completely different background with the waste, okay, with the leftovers. Spin this again, let's give that a little blast dry. Because now I want to use this bit. Now, I love doing stuff like this because it makes some really cool shabby chic backgrounds. So, yes, you can get a solid background, but when it's dry, and so I wanted to dry this because I wanted you to see it without the water. Because look how cool, and this is your leftovers. Look how nice that is. And that's just, I love this because it gives you such... Isn't it beautiful? It gives you such a gorgeous shimmer, but it's really subtle. Whereas the other one, I mean, that is solid. You know, the one I did properly through the stencil, that's a solid background, but maybe you don't want that. Maybe you want something more subtle. But let's face it, you've got a dirty stencil anyway, so you might as well do this. Not going to stop there, though. So we've got that sort of more subtle background, but put your stencil back, and I can see exactly where I put the stencil in the first place. So I know I can line it up exactly. And then use the scrap. So use the bits that are left over and just scrape these off. Now, I like this because I think it looks, again, a bit shabby chic, a bit interesting. It's not perfect, and I think that looks really effective. And it's using all my scraps. So every time I want to get the paste off here, you go flat. And when you go flat, it gets the paste off, but then you have to drag it back over again. Because otherwise, it'll be too thick, you know, so drag it back over. The leftovers then, I'm wiping on there. And then when I take this off, see, I love that. Look how you've got a bit of the stencil, but then you've still got that sort of print going on in the background. So it's not perfect. I think that looks really effective. Obviously, I've still got stuff on here. I've still got paste on here. This is normally where I just keep going. But if I've got my background, this is where, again, working on a paper background is great. Because normally you'd stick this in the sink or whatever to clean it. But if you just give it a spritz, go over with your with a harder brush, it's getting rid of the ink. That's a print. I could have gone on paper, but this is paper. Yes, it's a background. Yes, it's going to get full, but it's a layer. So I'll use this for other projects, and I do use this for projects because it looks really, really cool. Now, one of the things you can do when you're at this stage, these inks are water soluble. So if I want to, I can take a paintbrush. I was going to get a water brush, but my water brush is empty and I forgot to refill it. So I'm going to use paint, oh, look at me water. I also forgot to clean my water. So my water is currently a grey. So I'm not going to use that. I'll spritz water onto. I'm looking round now to see if I've anything to spritz my water onto. Oh, I've got a plastic bag, that'll do. So spritz a bit of water onto here, okay? Because where this is nice and thick now, the paste, so I'm going to go in. Now the paste underneath, that should have dried already, because that I did heat set, so that should be fine. That should be going nowhere. This bit, however, that's a bit thicker, I should be able to agitate. So I should be able, can you see how some of these are squidging? So it's allowing me to agitate the actual stencil design and move that paste. So now when I start brushing this out, so first of all I was going in with a wet brush, now I'm going in with a dry brush. But can you see how you can move that paste? So if you don't want it perfect, look how cool that starts to look. You can really go for this. Like if you really want to, I'm just going to start brushing. And I'm not putting pressure on this initially, but it just means you can get it really, really distressed and well, I'm sort of getting rid of the texture, to be fair, but it's really distressed. I've still got a bit of that design underneath where I went in first of all with my dirty stencil. My dirty stencil. But I love this. And I'm going to brush this bit out as well. So hopefully, there you go. And I like how when your paintbrush goes through the actual paste, I love the texture that it gives you. I think it looks really interesting. And just have a little look-see. Look at that. So you've still got all that colour. Obviously, this is a background. I do make 5 million backgrounds. However, imagine building up on that. I like this side better. This side's the one where it's just dragged. This side's the water side. But maybe I'm just going to cut it down. And this is the lovely thing. When you cut them down, you completely change it. And I love that movement. Can you see the movement? With the brush, all the actual lines that the brush has given. I adore that. I think it looks really cool. So you can create something really, really quite different or use them in the normal way. I am going to do one more with the Lunar paints, just a basic, because I want to show you different colours. And I want to show you how good they are on black. Now, they're beautiful on black because of, again, that shine. Now, this time, let me show you a different stencil. So I'm going to use, I love this one. This is one of my favourites. And this is great for your paste. And that one is your chain links. This is so nice for your paste because it's a big open area. And you can see I've still got glittery stuff on there. So nice big open area that we're going to work with. I've got water on here. Let me just mop up a little bit of the water. So, okay, so same thing again. I am going to do the same thing again because I want to see those colours. I am going to start mixing up my colours, however, because I want you to play with the different pace, you know, mixing up the glitters, mixing up all your different beautiful lunar paste. Now, for this one, oh, come on, I have to use, this is another one of my favourites. This is a prom queen, favourite. That is beautiful. It's just absolutely magnificent. And shall I mix it up with another absolute star? This one is, I can't read it because of my eyesight. That's your shooting star. I love the shooting star. I think this is so gorgeous. Okay. So, let's put them there. These little bits, I know, again, a bit obsessive, but they're really cool as well. And then, so, what we're going to do is, let's get my my palette knife again. So, with your palette knife, we're going to do exactly the same thing, but this time I want to show you on the black just because they're just so beautiful. So, just wiping that on there. I am a little bit lazy about my, you know, dipping it in, but it's fine. Okay, and then wipe that on there. Again, when you put your lids back on, just make sure there's not too much paste around the outside, because otherwise you end up sticking your lids. And so again, just cleaning that. I like these bottles because they've got a little lip. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but that little lip is really handy for keeping them clean. It's, I don't know what, it's just a really good design element, is that. I really like that. Now, going back over, so again, the scraper, look at that, look at those colours. Now, this time, I want this pink to go into the yellow. So I've got pink there, so I'm moving it slightly over to the yellow. And then do same again, move that yellow into the pink. Look at that. Look at those colours on black. Is that not just heaven? And I keep going over, and then you get them to start streaking into each other. So you don't get just solid colours. Isn't that just divine? Oh, look at that. Stunning. These aren't the neons. These are your regular. This is regular. This is your prom queen. That is your regular Luna. So it's your prom queen and then your shooting star. Just beautiful. I am going to use your neon though in a minute because I want to show you how good they are. But these two are stunning. These ones, you can get them. Oh, yes, go on. Whoa. Okay, that complete one where that price is ridiculous. Half of the stock has already gone. So if you do want this big one where all these are and your Lunas, we'll do Lunas next. If you do want that, half of the stock has gone. I am not, sorry, not Lunas, your neons. Well, Lunas and neons. But if you do want this, you do need to check your basket out. Half the stock has gone. I am not surprised. It's because, it said it were meant to be like 170 quid. No, it wasn't. It was meant to be £200. It is such a bargain. Look at these colours. Look at these colours. Isn't that, oh man. That's just beautiful, isn't it? Isn't it beautiful? But look at that bit. And that bit, that's just dragging the actual paste down. Oh, isn't that fabulous? You can die cut these. I have die cut them when they've dried, obviously. There's so much you can... I love that. That is stunning. So, that one, if you do want those, half the stock has gone of that big bundle. We're not wasting any of this, however, because that would be rude. Let's bring in our beautiful ledger. Now, I'm only bringing this in at the minute. If you want your gorgeous, gorgeous ledger, already 20% of the stock has gone of your beautiful... Not the ledger. The stencil. Oh, if you want that lovely stencil that I've just used, 20% of the stock has gone of that gorgeous stencil. I like stencils like this because they're handy. They're really, really handy. So it's that open space, that big open space that really, really works. Now, I'm moving that to one side. I'm moving this to one side. I'm putting card here just because I'm covering this up for a minute because I want to bring my ledger on and I don't want to get this covered in my paste. I mean, it's going to get covered in paste. There's no way I've already got it full of gesso, but it's me, innit? It's a crafty ledger. So it's going to get mucky. So I want to start on one of these pages, okay? Now, to start on one of these pages, but I'm going to start with cleaning my stencil because why not? Why not go in with it might be a posh ledger, but don't have it as your posh ledger so therefore you don't use it. You have to use it. This is your ledger. So make sure you're doing something with it. This is cleaning the stencil. So I'm going to move the stencil. So actually, I'm cleaning it, but I'm cleaning it in different parts. So I'm not just getting a square element. Do you know what I mean? I just don't want a square. I want the colour. And look at that, how beautiful that is. Again, cleaning your stencil. Why wouldn't you? This page, this is going to be, because I have got so much texture on these pages. In fact, rather than opening it up, I tell you what I'm going to do. Sorry, I'm struggling with my camera there. I'm going to put one of the AALL&Create stamping blocks. I'm going to put that there, okay? The acrylic block underneath my page. I've still got texture on that, but it's fine. So just popping that down and seeing there might not be any paste left. It might have dried to... Oof, there is. Look at that beauty. That's nice. I'm mixing that in because I don't want a hard edge. So just look. And then just a bit of colour. Sometimes just that little bit of colour breaks a page up, which looks cool. So that's cleaning my stencil. It's not 100% clean, obviously, but clean enough. And look how cute that print is already. Doesn't that look cool? But then we've still got paste here. This is, remember, this is on your ledger. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. So on your ledger, work over the top of your ledger. Again, please don't worry about it. Please don't be too precious. I know it's a thing of beauty, but don't be too precious. And what I'm going to start doing is building up a page just with my leftovers. But let's do a double page spread. So let's have a bit of colour on this one. Now, as ever, I haven't got a plan. I like crafting without a plan. I like seeing what's going to happen, you know. And I think that for crafting, I think that's really fun and important, you know. Just allow your creativity to shine. If you create something and you absolutely hate it, then stick something over the top of it. It's going to be fine. I haven't got rid of everything yet. Now look how cool that is. Now this is scraping it back. So the lovely thing about the paste, if you go in solid, you're going to get an opaque finish because it's solid. You're not seeing much through that, you know, so you get that opacity, which is why the black, and where it's a bit where it's not as thick, that's where you start seeing the black coming through. But where it's really thick, it's opaque, you're not seeing through. However, if you put just and that's actually almost dry already. That bit's still a bit wet, but this is almost dry already. So if you go on really, really lightly with your paste, you get, and look how far you can make it go. So you get an incredible colour, but you can see through it. So you get that translucency, which I adore. And I'm just brushing this on. Look at those. Aren't those colours beautiful? Look at that. And look how rich that pigment is. This was the leftover, but it's just gorgeous. And the way it blends is magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. I've still got a little bit on there as well. I actually like, you know, when you're scraping it and you just get these scrapey bits. I love that. I think they look so cool. I'm going to put this to one side, let that dry, because this is the start of a page. I really enjoyed the start of a page because I don't know where I'm going with it, but I know I've got a little bit of colour. You know, am I gonna finish this page today or not? Who knows? But for now, put it to one side because we need it to dry. Now, next, I need to show you, and I know I'm showing you colours basically at the minute. I know you know these techniques, but it's important to show you your different colours, isn't it? So I want to show you those beautiful, and let me get white card for this. I'm going to be using your beautiful neons, okay? Because your neons are important. Because what you can do with neons, and this time, let me bring a different stencil in. So I'm going to bring in the beautiful big A4 stencil, okay? And this is lovely. Now, this is ace as well because it's so big. So you're really going to see colour in this one, okay? So if you're using your neons, now neons are super, super bright. Oh, I'm going to keep that there for now. So your neons are super, super bright, but you can knock them back. But initially, I don't want to knock them back, right? So I'm going to go yellow, first of all. Oh, I should have cleaned my thing there. That was naughty. That was too pink. Oh, I love that though. Oh, I'll show you that in a minute. Because that's lovely the way they're mixed together. That looks really cool. So, I might show you that in a bit. So let's go on. We are yellow, okay, first. So we're going to go in with yellow, just in that corner. Oh my gosh. When you mix them, they just look so good. Okay. And I'm going to bring this in a minute. I'm going to bring a little bit, whoops-a-daisy, sorry. I'm messing my camera there. And then let's get the little bit of pink, okay? Oh, thank you, everyone. I'm glad you like watching me craft. I like crafting. It's great. And I'm going to move that bit of white card. I was keeping it, but it's getting on my nerves. So I'm going to move that bit of white card and then work on this. Okay, I will clean that off before I put my pink. So let's put my pink in this corner, okay, like so. Now this time, oh yeah, no, I am still going to use this because I love this. If you do want those tools, remember, just a tenner, and you do get 2 of these. I do like these a lot. So I'm dragging this in now. Because this is an open stencil, can you see when you push it, if you keep it sort of, if I keep this even, it'll give an even coverage. However, because I'm pushing it down, I'm getting, and let me just move that camera a little bit. I've moved out the way. So, sorry everybody, wobble, wobble. So can you see, because I've pushed it, it's sort of flattening the colour so it's uneven. And obviously I like that. Of course I do. I think it looks really interesting. Now, taking this and flip it, okay? Because I'm not merging my colours yet. I don't want to merge my colours yet. So flip it and bring this up. If this is uncomfortable, then move the card, actually flip the card. But I'm just going to do this at the minute, okay? So bringing this in. Now, I'm going to start leading. Let's scrape this. And let's start letting some of that colour come into that yellow. So just dragging it. And can you see how it's starting to come into that yellow? I love that. And then what I'm going to do, from this angle, bring the yellow in. So the yellow is now, from this angle, going to drag into the pink. So you're really in control of what colour you're bringing in. And you make sure you use both sides. If you're using both sides of your spatula, you can really control where you're putting your colour and how you're putting your colour down. I say control it, I mean, obviously only up to a point. And how much you blend, how many times you go back over, that will dictate how much these colours are blending. I like this. I'm stopping there because I love that. I love this open space. Open white space on projects can look really, really cool, especially with something like this, because then you've got all this space to carry on. Maybe you're stamping into that, you know, maybe you're going to be putting another layer into that. But when I pull that away, look at those colours. This is the neon. The neon is magnificent. When you blend them, how effective does that look? And I love how, can you see it looks like it's got a bit of a drop shadow? I love, and that bit there, how beautiful does that look? The way those colours blend together looks magnificent. So colour blending, there's so many ways you can do your colour blending. And it's so effective. As usual, we've got stuff left. Now, with neon is definitely better on white cardstock. But, of course, bring it onto, so... And this is when your neon doesn't really need to look specifically neon. Right, I'm going to take this and I'm going to scrape some of this. Right? Now, look. This is obviously one of the brand new printed colours. Watch. If I scrape this over now, look how that... Look at the coverage of that. You can't see underneath it, but watch. If I scrape this back again and take it off... Look how cool that is. So this is neon. Neon doesn't always have to be in your face. Neon can be really, really not back. Go over different cardstock. I mean, I love it over your different cardstock because you'll get so many different patterns and so many different effects. Now, I've got a Leone in my head. Yes, darling. Right, everyone, neon single figures. If you want your beautiful, beautiful neons, you have to check your basket out. They are now single figures. Very busy for your beautiful neons. Now, this wet stencil, right? Or a wet stencil, dry stencil, wet paste. I shouldn't have pulled it off there because I've I've mixed up my pattern, and I really like that. Now, you've a few ways of doing this. So, while the paste is wet, pop your stencil in, and then I'm going over the top with my brayer. And then I'm going to use just a scrap of paste. I'm not, but, well, yeah, it's a scrap. And go over. And watch this. I love this, because look at the texture you're getting there. Look, can you see? It's not as texture as normal, but can you see the texture? Because you're going into wet paste, yes, you still get a print, so it looks like you've stenciled through, but because you've gone into wet paste, you then get the texture underneath, and then because you go over, you get a thicker layer. Can you see? I should have gone over a bit more, but how cool does that look? Now, it is beautiful, is this? This is still just your neons. This is just your neons that I'm working with. And I'd love this because that looks... there's no way that looks the same colour as... Let me pick my other one up. We're trying to stick my thumb in it. There's no way that looks the same... I mean, look how bright that looks, you know? But look, mind you, as it's drying, look at those colours coming through. Oh, that's so good, isn't it? Isn't that beautiful? Love that. Love that. That is so good. And on that cardstock, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? Look at that pink. Oh, that looks nice. But I really like this. Can you see how thick that is compared? And that's because you put a layer on top whilst the paste is wet. So again, experiment with your paste to get your different textures. And please make sure you do use your beautiful printed card as well, because it looks so good on your printed card. See ya, look at this wonderful background we're creating already with all these beautiful layers. If you want this stencil, we have got this stencil as well. So if you do want that stencil, which is that one? There it is. So this one is it that one, love? Scales. Shop S211. That's that gorgeous stencil. £6.99 is your price for that one. Your other one, the other one was Bright and Broken. It's me, that. Just broken. And that's your beautiful papers. Oh, the papers are so nice. The papers are, I mean, it's papers, they're card. We have to stop saying paper, it's card. But they're so nice. Look at them, they're so nice. And obviously, this where you've die cut, oh, you can stencil through it, can't you? Because it's nice and thick. So if you want to, oh gosh, off I go on. This is me going on my tangents. I wasn't going to start doing this, but you know, let's use solar because I haven't used any solar paste yet. Oh, I haven't cleaned that stencil either. I need to clean that stencil. Right, look, I'm going to use a cheeky bit of solar because we haven't used this one. A cheeky bit of Royal Flush. Okay, now this time, because I'm going through cardstock and I'm being really specific, I only want a little bit. So this time I'm going to use my finger, okay? Because I know exactly what I want. And because I'm going through card, I can't keep scraping it through as much as you can the stencil, because your card won't allow you to. So, but if you use your finger, you can be really quite specific. So, again, your lovely, all your beautiful die cuts that you've done, all your cardstock. What you do with this, I'll be layering this up, and the leftover card looks really nice as well. I mean, on this, the solar looks lush. It looks absolutely lush. Let's just do another one, and I'll do another one just here. Okay, so pop it there. Again, squidge that through. Now, what I love about this as well, when you do it with your finger, it means that I'm smoothing it, but then you get a raised edge. And I can feel how it's drying already. So, let me show you. So, can you see? You've got, don't know what that is. You've got a raised edge and a smooth edge. And look at the colours. How cool is that? I like that. I can almost see a person in that. And look at the colour. Isn't that just beautiful? And then, I mean, I could, obviously, when that's dry, do another layer. And that's just going through your scrap card, you know, your die cut card. So you're going to be using your die cut card for your stenciling as well, because why not? Why wouldn't you? I am going to clean, and I don't know if I've left it too late. That were my tangent. Let me just see if I've left it too late to clean this one. No, there's still a bit on there. So again, we're not wasting anything. So take that. Where's my brush? There. And just clean that off. Now, this stencil, I love this stencil. I've got one of these that I've cleaned off, and I'll tell you what, it looks ace. And it's one of those that keep moving it round, like so, and then just clean a bit. And you get this really cool background. Look how cool that looks. And that again, me and me cleaning my stencils. If only all my dusting and cleaning were this fun, you know, but it isn't. I mean, normal dusting and cleaning is dull, but this is great. Now, something else I want to show you, and I am going to go, no, let's stick to solars, because otherwise I'll get a bit carried away. Right, let me stick to my solars for now, because I still want to show you, with your beautiful solars, I still want to show you how good these look. Now, and I know I'm using loads of different stencils, but it's because we've got loads of beautiful stencils. I'm going to use a Stamperia stencil, actually. And this one is out of the last collection. Our wonderful Master of Magic. As you can see, mine is very dirty, but it's okay. Again, really, really gorgeous, gorgeous stencil. I love it because you've got your brickwork element, but then you've got this detail coming in, and it looks really, really effective. And again, that one, if you do want to get hold of that one, shop Tapestry, just £5.30. So that's a good price. Have a look at the website, because I know some of the beautiful collection is still left, so have a look. A Leone in my head. Yes, sir. What? 2 updates. Shall I spin the camera for updates? I'm going to spin the camera for updates. Look, how come I've never worked out how to spin the camera? For goodness sake. Right, updates. So, the Luna, yeah, the big one. The neons, yes. Single figures. Right, our beautiful, beautiful neon. And that was the one that we saw on the car stop. Single figures. Oh, the complete collection. Wow. Right. Once, when you get this, you're going to have to promise me, I want you to do a little swatch with all the colours. Okay, make sure you open them, do a little swatch with all the colours so you can see all the colours, and then start to play. Because honestly, they are creamy, they're beautiful. Don't keep them as best. Don't do what I do and think, I'm not going to use that, it's going to be my best. Use them. Use them, put them on everything, add texture to things. The colours are divine, but do a little swatch so you can see all those lovely colours, and use them on black, use them on craft card, use them on white card, cream card, just so you can see all the different effects. But yes, single figures on the big one. If you do want the big one, what were it called for it? Big on our abs, I can't remember it called. If you do, oh, my jeans are so falling down. Sorry. If you do want that big one, please check it out. What do they need to put in the doodah? Our abs. Oh, it's coming off now. There you go. There it is. So it's your Shop Luna Complete. So if you do want the big one, that's what you need to put in. But yeah, we're on single figures. What's the funny thing? What? And the Stamperia stencil that I'm about to use, there's one left. So, the next person to get it, no, and it's £5.30, so you're still going to get a free gift. Woohoo! But there is one left. Shall I show you what it looks like before it sells out? Shall I? Let's spin you. Let's spin you. Hold on, where's me? Oh, sorry, everyone. You're watching me as I come in to spin you. That is an absolute mess. Look, there's the hills, though. Right. Is this it? Is this... Okay, you have to put Shop and then Tapestry to get it. And I do believe it's our lovely Sandra trying to get hold of it. Shop Tapestry. That's what you have to put in. Not just Tapestry. It has to be Shop in front of it. And you'll get this beautiful, beautiful stencil. Yeah, it is just lovely. Now, see, I'm going to put a little bit, and I'm using the Solar. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of the Royal Flush. And then I'm going to use a little bit of the overheated. Like so. Let's get rid of that extra bit there, as usual. I'll be a bit better than I have been. I have got my mucky cloth. So let me clean it off on my mucky cloth. Oh, my mucky cloth's too big to put in my pocket. And then, let's pop. This one looks new. I'm sure I've used this before. Overheated. How have I acquired that? And pop a bit there, right? Oh, man. Even before I put this on, it looks amazing. Now, put that on. But then, no, let's do this first before you start bringing another colour in. Right, watch this. So let's put the purple up here. Let's bring that overheated a bit down there. I have mixed a bit of the purple in. And then, oh my gosh, those colours. It's so nice. So can you see those colours starting to merge through and mix through? Oh my gosh. Right, these are super busy. So if you do want these, it's another one of those. Check your basket. Do you know what? Can you see this, everybody? I was thinking, what is that? Go on, 3 guesses. What does everyone think that is? What is that? I'll give you a bit of a clue. Guess what I've been doing? It's a bit of dye, innit? I was thinking, why is it not going in? Oh, look, it's me dye cut. I had it stuck. I couldn't understand. I thought, why is it not working? There's another bit there. Now it's stuck to my hand. But that's what that was. Now, again, scrape this back. Scrape. Okay. Now, let me show you that beaut. Boom. Look at this beauty. The colour pops on this even more when it's dry. So because it's an iridescent, when it's dry, the colour's going to pop even more. So, talking of drying, okay, I am going to dry this for you. Before I do that, I have to clean my stencil. I have to get rid of that. I'm going to clean my stencil on cardstock. This hasn't dried yet, let's do it this way first and let's see if there's anything on it. Okay, so let's just spin it and brayer it. My brayer is getting to that lovely part, you know, when it gets a bit crusty. I love my brayer when it starts getting a bit of a skin on it. It's getting really interesting. I love that. And then let's see if there's much left. There's a bit left. There's not loads left, but there's a bit left. So let's start doing little bits, okay? This is the stuff that's left over. So let's start doing a little bit here and there, right? Just here and there. Not a full... Mind you, I have got loads. So I really put too much on this time. Get rid of that. I want to mix the pastes. So this is with the leftover from my beautiful solar. But what about using my gorgeous solar? There are more left than I thought, actually. Nearly a full bit. Nearly a full stencil's worth, actually. Just with that one application. Not nearly. There completely is. Right, okay. I've done a full stencil. Sorry. I weren't going to do that. But, you know, that's what happens. Look at that. And because obviously I had a dirty stencil. And you remember where I put the colour before? Okay. Sorry to that one bit. We've got 2 prints. I wasn't intending to do that, but that's the way it is. So what I am going to do, however, is, because I still want to use this, all these backgrounds. Now I've got paste. Right, the stencil has now sold out. So if you did want this stencil, it's gone. Right, okay. So we've got our lovely little solars. We have got another Stampiri one, which I will use. When I finish this one, I will use that other Stampiri one as well. And it's really, really cool as well. Let me show it you. It's this one, actually. I will use it. But it's that one. And I really like that because, yes, the Master of Magic collection, it worked with that. But how many other collections is that going to go with? You know, it's going to go with all sorts, isn't it? If you do want to get hold of that one, shop cards. And again, only £5.30. What die cutting machine would you use to recommend for AALL&Create dies. Well, at the minute, my die cutting machine that I use at home is a good old Gemini. I've had my Gemini absolutely ages. That's the one I use at home. However, I also use, when I go into Thingy, Hobby Maker, they've got, is theirs called Gemporia? Their machine, I think, or something like that. So I use them. Honestly, yeah, I've whatever I can get my hands on, truth be known. I haven't found a machine that doesn't. Sometimes if I overload it, I put it through twice. But most of the time it cuts first time through. So that's my machine. And I tell you what, my plates aren't great either. I do need new plates. So yeah, that's my big machine. Mine's the old Gemini, but there are a lot of machines on the market, so just have a scout round, see what you can pick up. So, leaving it there, but I'm mixing it, right? So, I'm going to mix it with one of the colours from the big bundle, right? And I'm going to, oh, look at that blue. Oh, I love that blue. This one is called No Diving. Oh, look at it, though. I mean, go on. Have we got the big bundle? Whoa, the big bundle? Right, the big bundle, guys. There's 2 left of the big bundle. Now, if you miss out, you can still get, there's still little randoms left, isn't there, on website, I presume. Yes, there's small bundles, there's little individuals, but if you, why is that not leaving me alone? But if you do want the big bundle, there's 2 left. There's 2 left. So yeah, you know what to do. If you want that one, you are going to have to check your baskets out. There is 2 left. I mean, it is an amazing offer. See, I wanted to show you blending these colours because this is just divine. Look. Right. This is the case where, you know how I said you can just watch, you don't need to blah, blah, blah. Now you do need to. I'm so sorry, everyone, but you do need to just nip and check your baskets out, because if not, someone might now be able to check out before you. So please do. I know we're playing, I know you're watching, but please just make sure you check your baskets out, because there are a lot of people with these in baskets now, and I would hate you to miss out on that offer. I mean, it is an amazing offer. I mean, it's amazing. So please make sure you check your baskets out now, if you do want to make sure you get hold of this one. Now, do you know, because I used a dirty stencil, there you go. Now this is mixing your solars with your normal lunars, and this is No Diving, that one. Look at that. Isn't that nice? So you've got that incredible metallic, but then that beautiful shot of the iridescent coming through, which I just think looks magnificent. That is magnificent. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my word. I mean, there's so many ways of mixing these. Let me clean this. The last one I'm going to show you before I actually do an actual technique is the glitter ones. So the beautiful astros. I'll just clean that little stencil again on my background card, because blah blah. There we go. Just give that a clean there, and then I'm actually going to pick up a bit of card to clean the rest of this with, because I'm not doing a very good job of cleaning this. I'm rushing a bit. I don't really want to leave. Oh, look at how good that is, though. That's cleaning the stencil. That's a background straight there, innit? Look at that. That's well cool. I don't want to do anything with that now. I might just put a bit more blue there. I love that. Why is it? Is anybody else like this? Is anybody else as obsessed with cleaning the stencils as me? Please let me know. Please don't make me feel like I'm on my own with my obsession of cleaning the stencil. I've got a Leone. What is it, Mr. Abs? What are you telling me? Go on, what? Oh, the big one. Okay, the big one. If it's in your basket now, there's 5 people with it in the basket. There is 1 left. So if you definitely want the big one, then you have to go and check out now, or you are definitely going to miss out. And that is the big one. Okay, everyone. And when you get it home, swatch it. Make sure you see all those colours and then play. Look, cleaning the stencil. Oh, man. Right, I'm going to stop cleaning stencils. And what I love is how obsessed I get just with cleaning a darn stencil. Okay, I'm running out of space, you know. I need a little rack to do me dry, you know, to put all my pieces of work on when I'm doing things like this. I need a little drying rack. Right, next one I want to show you is the glitter. The glitter is magnificent. Let's go on the black piece of card, actually, because now this stencil, this is cracking because you can pick different elements. So I might just want to pick these bigger, the cardy bits at the bottom. I might just want that background. But you've got this little wobbly bit as well. So you might want to use that little wobbly bit. So there's loads of ways of using this stencil. It's really, really nice. You've noticed that I've stopped putting tape down. I got bored. I got bored of doing the tape. That's really bad, you know. I start off with all my good intentions and then just forget. That's sort of similar to dieting, isn't it? You know, when you wake up in the morning with all the good intentions and then 10 a.m. happens and you forget. You forget what good intentions you had. That's the same with this. Right, okay, so let's go for... Now, remember, in this bundle, you're actually going to get, I think is it in the Astro? Is it 7 you get in the Astro, or is it 9? I've forgotten. 9. So you're going to get 9 if you're going for the bundle, and the details are there on your screen. Shop Astro bundle, £48.52. Right, so and it's same, but with this one I think that looks really different. Like when done it looks a bit mucky, doesn't it? That looks like my dirty water does this. It isn't, however. It's what? Oh, all right. No, it's okay. I thought this was someone else saying it's okay. They're chatting. Right, look, now you've got a choice, okay? So you could go on quite thick with this. Let me bring that bit in because it is easier. Oh, that piece of plastic. Let me just get rid of that piece of plastic because it's driving me insane. Right, if you go on quite thick with this, when it dries, it will dry with that kind of intensity. Okay, so that's leaving it like that. However, if you want to, you can go in really fine with it. And when you're going really fine, you're going to get that, it kind of gives you that beautiful shimmer, but you can see underneath it. So, oh, I've dragged my stencil. Can you see how you've got a black line then? I've dragged my stencil. This is because I've been lazy and not put my stencil down, but it's fine. That's what it looks like before it dries. When it dries, it looks like that. That's the same product. So as you can see, the actual, the binder in there, that dries utterly clear and the glitter shines through. This is non-shedding. That is going nowhere because it's held within that binder, so it's not going to go anywhere. It is beautiful. All these gorgeous backgrounds I've created, it is beautiful. Now again, use it on your cardstock. So like if you've got your beautiful printed cardstock, maybe you don't want this to be really heavy with glitter, so this is the way to do it. You know, you can just add, again, this is just cleaning that stencil yet again, because now I like this because those glitter particles, the way we're moving it round, look what it does. Can you see? It gives you that kind of outline. And that's because of the glitter particle. So it's still held. It's still got some of that paste in there. But look how subtle that is. Really, really subtle. So you've got loads and loads of options. So with this one, you have to get obsessed with cleaning your stencil. Especially with this one. Let me show you that on the black card. Because look again. See. Honestly, who knew I'd be the one banging on about cleaning stencils? And I mean banging on. This is like a new religion, isn't it, for me? It's like clean stencils. Follow me into the world of cleaning. None of the rest of my life it's not this obsessive when it comes to cleaning. There's nothing else in my life that resembles my cleaning obsession for stencils. Okay. Let me just get that. But I love this, you see. Now look, again, if you don't want it solid, just mixing that with my brush. And what I love about this, can you see how that it almost blends into a sheet of gold. Let me show you. If I put more on, I could actually get it. In fact, let me do it. Let me pop a little bit more on there, right? And then just work it in with my brush. And the more you work it in, the sort of smoother it goes. I love this because it looks really interesting. And because I've smoothed it out so much, we don't need to wait for the binder to dry because I've worked it into the cardstock. And then when you peel that off, oh, I've got another Leonie. Look at that. I'm not being funny, but how cool does that look? What? What did you say, Abs? Oh, gosh. Okay, if you want the stencil is super busy. There's only 2 left of it. So if you do want the stencil, it is shop P20. Oh, ignore him. Oh, he's gone. It's already gone. You can't get the stencil. It's nice, though, isn't it? Look at the effect. Now that's when you rub it in. Let me just remind you what it looks like when you paste it on direct. So, again, you've got so many different ways. With this, it's going to dry like that. So it's going to dry really quite textured. But look at the difference with that. Can you see how smooth that looks compared to that? One looks quite smooth, whereas the other one's got more of the glitter particle, if you will. That almost looks like foiling. You know, like gold foiling? That has got more of a gold foil resemblance to that. Doesn't that look cool? I love that. So definitely with these, I want you to play with these. I'm just trying to find space. I have no space in my drying racks. So definitely play with this because it's one of those that is super, super effective. I'm just picking up one of my other gorgeous stencils. I'm going to go for that A4 one again. Yeah, really, really, really like that. I want to keep playing with the glitter. Ugh. Now I'm a bit obsessed with the glitter. The other thing, obviously, what you can do with paste is your resist techniques. I am going to play still with glitter because I've become quite obsessed. So I'm going to go with the blue. Now then, okay, what was that? You prefer this one. What do you prefer? I'm looking, I keep forgetting to look at comments. I'm very sorry, everybody. I don't read comments when I'm doing this sometimes because I just get lost in my own world. Now I'm doing the same again, but this time I want to show you resist, right? So one of the lovely things that we can do with our pastes, obviously, is create a resist technique. So first I'm going to scrape this. So when I want to really sort of mix this in, I am going to scrape it over and get rid of all the texture on there. And then actually wipe that. And then taking this again, let's mix up those colours though, huh? Let's put a little bit of gold on there as well because it's rude not to. So I love this. The texture of this is so much different from the other pastes. It's got it's thick. It's really thick. Right, now, get my brush. And this is, again, where I'm going to start working this paste in. So I'm working the gold and the blue. And I am still working with my the beautiful Astro paste, okay? So if you do want those Astro pastes, again, really, really cool bundles. And that one is just £48.52. Another deal on that one. That one should have been over £53, almost £54 for this one. Now, I'm going to keep some of it thicker, like so. but some of it I'm really going to work it into the cardstock. So again, just working it in just to get that kind of foil finish. I love that because it's so different. Every time I've got a bit too much on my brush, just rubbing the brush onto the cardstock and carry on working that in. Okay. I probably should have used a smaller stencil. This might take me some time. So just plain white cardstock I'm working on here, but we're going to bring in spritzers. Now, I love mixing products, obviously, and your spritzers work really nice with this. Whether you're working over the top, whether you're going over the top of your spritzers with your beautiful paste, that works a treat, but we're going to be doing it other way around for this one. So, I think I've got most of it worked in. Okay. Wish my arms hurting. I think I need more exercise. I'm a bit bored now of rubbing this in, truth be known. There, that'll do, because I'm bored. Bored now. Let's just wipe that brush on there. I love this blue. And this, look. I've only got them three. I've only got them three in this one. What did you want me to use? A bit of green? Yeah, I've only got them three. He wants green. I might spritz it then with green, huh? So, that's that one. Look. Do you want me to remind people to put win in? Shall we remind you to put win? If you want to win £20, type in win. Not only do you need to type in win, but you also need to share. So share the live. Let people know that this is happening. Share this live. Type in win. The more times you type in win, then the more chance you have. But you do need to share as well. They can see if you've shared. So please share as well as typing in win. So yeah, it's a really nice way of obviously letting more people know that this is happening. Now look at this, everyone. I'm not even going to repeat what I'm doing because you know exactly what I'm doing and I'm boring myself with saying it. But look how good that looks. And that's just the leftovers. You can just keep going and keep going. Let's layer it. Okay, so just dry this really, really quickly. What about purple? Oh, they're winding you up, Abs. Have you seen that? Purple. You're making me swear. I love that. I love that people are just winding you up. Right, I'm going to move my card around. Let me just have a think. So I want it. Oh, I'm being confused. I want it layered, right? So I want it to be a bit mashed up. So this is going to mash it up, okay? So layering it over, but the other way about. And I'm just cleaning off the rest of the stencil. So I only did half of the stencil. I mean, this probably will need to go in the sink. That's some. And then, like so. What's back in stock? There. Look, how beautiful. Oh, if you want the heat gun. Have you got this as well? Have you got the heat gun? The mine's got a cheeky bit of resin on it. They've got it back in stock. I really recommend these. I like this heat gun because it's gentle. And I like that because when you're doing stuff like this, you've got that big surface area, but it's not really aggressive. So obviously when you're doing things like shrink plastic, etc., this is perfect. But yeah, it's a good old heat gun. It's funny, innit? I mean, this is a heat gun I used the very first, when I first started in the craft industry. This was the very first, not this particular one, but I bet I've still got my old one. I bet I've still got my first one. But it was the first type of heat gun I ever used. It is old and it has never changed. But that's because it does what it's meant to do, you know? Now, drying it. When I'm drying, can you see the shimmer coming through? Come on. Look how good that is when it's being dried. That is magnificent. The shimmer is even better when it's dried. It just looks magnificent, isn't it? Stephanie, red and purple. Red and blue gives you purple. But it's okay. We're doing blue and gold. So it's all right. You don't have to panic. You don't have to reach for the bucket. The purple bucket. Right. Hopefully this is dried enough. So all I'm going to do is spritz over the top of this, right? So, dabba. Now, I'm a bit bored of drying it, but I think it'll be okay. So, I'm going to spritz. Now, obviously, we've got loads and loads and loads of spritzers, but let's use, and I am going to go blue, and we're going to use some of the Distress spritzers. So, let's use a beautiful blue. Let's mix it up, though. Let's use my favourite. Oh, where's it gone? Where's my favourite? Fossilised amber is absolutely my favourite. Okay, so I've got a couple of colours there. Let's get 3. Let's get another one for good measure. So, I wonder, have I got... Now, with your beautiful Distress Spritz, so I've got a cheeky bit of Twisted Citron. I've got the lovely Fossilised Amber, which is my favourite. And then I've got gorgeous Peacock Feathers, okay? So let's have a little spritz. Let's have a play. Obviously, I haven't got much surface area, but now Angela's asking me a question. Any recommendations for a hot glue gun? Oh, mate. Do you stock any? Now, do you guys stock any? I'm not a hot glue gun girl, to be honest. They do. They have got hot glue gun in. What have you got? What have you got? For me, I'm not going to... I've used, when it comes to glue guns, I've used whatever I've been given. Whatever I can get my hands on. That's what I've used. I don't use a hot glue gun often because I'm lethal with it. Truth be known. That's why I don't. However, some projects, oh my word, it makes everything so much quicker. So, yeah, they are super handy, especially when you're doing mixed media stuff. But yes, they're on it. They're having a little look which one they've got in stock for you. Okay, so they will answer that in a second. So there is... Oh, there's one on the screen. Oh, the Spritz, super. So my spritzer is on the screen. So what I'm doing is layering my colour, right? Now, with your spritzer, when you are spritzing, when you finish, dump it in water. My water is vile, so I'm not going to show you, but it'll still help. So it helps them not clog. Oh, don't do that. It helps them not clog. So definitely do that. Okay. And next one is Peacock Feathers. So a cheeky bit of Peacock Feathers. Oh, I think you've cut off. Our abs will be ringing me again in a moment, everybody. So if everything goes funny, it's because I'm answering phone. Got ya. I've got ya. Yeah, you're there. Let me put you back over there. Cut me off, rude, innit? Okay, so Peacock Feathers, that's next. Okay, give it a good shake, making sure the mica's all mixed up. I don't keep mine like this, I keep mine like that. So they do tend to shake up a bit easier anyway. And layering those colours. Now, what I love about this, I am still seeing the gorgeous glitter through this. So even though I've got the mica on there, I've still got the gorgeous glitter coming through. Again, oh, good grief. Dumping it in dirty water, which I'm then putting all over my beautiful project, which is disgusting. There we go. And then, last one is beautiful Fossilised Amber. This is one of my favourite. It's gorgeous Fossilised Amber. If you do want your spritz, shop Spritz 1, and you've got different collections. With this one, again, oh my gosh, I love these. Oh, look, my Fossilised Amber needs cleaning. Darn, I've got a little shelf. It's only got 4 on it of ones that I do need to clean. But I will do that. But instead, let's use a red. Let's use a fire brick just to see what it looks like. Uh-oh. Is that blue and red? Uh-oh. Oh, shall I move away from the blue and the red? that's hilarious. Why would I do that to you? That's without even thinking. Instead, then, I'm going to use a cheeky bit of rustic wilderness. Because, oh, look how gorgeous they look. And then let's put... And I'm loading this on. Because I want those colours to start really... I want them to be really thick and fabulous. Okay, now then. What we're going to do with this is dry it. Because I want you to see the colours. Now... You're still going to see that beautiful glitter, but it's going to mix up. And I love that. I love that you're going to get a mix of the glitter and the mica. I mean, this is pure bling. You know, this is just fabulous. Did you, Lillian? Or it like that shelf needs attention? Which shelf? The shelf that has basically got all these fabulous bits of stuff on. Or did you see did you see in front of me? That's just piles of boxes. Samantha, that's piles of boxes. I haven't got any shelves in this. Well, I've got racking, to be fair, but yeah, the shelves where all my backgrounds are going on, that needs attention because I've got 5 million backgrounds. Now look, when this colour starts to dry, this is just so yummy, and you'll start to see those beautiful colours all layered. It's worth taking the time to dry this. Oh, this is just pure bling. I have gone from like being grungy to just pure bling. And it does look magnificent. Hello there, Mr. Abs. Yes. Whoa, everybody. Them beautiful Astros, half the stock has gone. So this glitter is half the stock gone. So you can create things like this. Oh, see, I want to spritz that now, but I'm trying not. That one, you know, that's the thick one. You know that I did right at the beginning. Look how quick it dries. That's what I did when I started showing you the Astro. That was the very first one, and it's almost dry. I mean, that is amazing, actually. The other one, where I forced the paint into the glitter into it, that's there, and that is completely dried now. I love that because that looks like gold foiling. That doesn't even look like glitter. Oh, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. And I like it that you can play with it. You know, I like that you can get different effects. I think that's really cool. And it means that you get more out of your product, doesn't it? Right, okay, we're a bit bored of that. So let's mop that up. Right, that'll do for this. Now... Look at that. So you have got, how blingy is that? You have got the amazing glitter coming through, but then you've got the shimmer from your fantastic distress. Doesn't that look good? So you've almost, it kind of looks like a resist, but doesn't, because you've still got, where it wasn't solid, you've still got some of those beautiful, beautiful colours soaking in between the actual glitter. Doesn't that look beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. I love that. I love that. Okay. Now, how long have I been talking? Have I been talking 5 million hours? Have I? Oh, I've never been talking 2 hours. And I haven't even, do you know what? This is hilarious. I haven't even touched the sides of what I actually wanted to do. That's terrible, isn't it? Right, so. Now, is Leonie me? Go on, at some point. Yeah. I will carry on. Oh, I'm going to bring that in, don't you worry. I might do, I'm going to do it foam next, actually. Because we've done loads, right, okay, next, everybody. Form. Now, this has been around a long time. Out of the packaging, and I've gone and ripped the packaging up, but I thought I kept it next to me, but I've obviously put it on the floor. Of course I have. Bear with. Oh, you can look at my inspiration wall that's a bit empty. There. That's my ripped up packaging. So, yeah, let's give a quick update. I think that'd be a good idea. Okay, are you ready, everybody? Let's do updates. So the journal, the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful journal. How's the journal doing? It's dry. How much? Okay, everyone, 40%. We haven't finished with this yet. I am coming back to this. I haven't forgotten. And I know I'm going to do the foam and then I'll come back to this and I know exactly what I'm using with it. I've actually got a plan. Okay, 40% of stock has gone. If you do want this incredible journal, it is so different. And it's like a proper old ledger book. I love the size as well. I'm looking round for A4. I've nothing A4. Yes, of course I've got no. Did you hear that then? That was such a lie. I said I've nothing A4. I'm a crafter. What a lie. Look, so that's your A4 paper. So it's kind of skinnier, but taller than A4. So it's a really nice ledger size. This is honestly, it's different. It's cool. And it's different. So you've got all those beautiful pages. You've got some blank pages, but you've got loads of printed pages. So it's literally like she's found a beautiful old ledger. Stunning, isn't it? Isn't it different? If you do want that, yeah, I'm well happy with that. If you do want that, shop journal, and that is £28.99. So that's your journal, but 40% of the stock has gone with your journal. What else do I need to tell them about on my update? Complete collection. That's gone. I'm so sorry. The big lunar, your big lunar collection, that's gone. My neons have gone. So, my lovely neons, which you can't see, they've also gone. Okay. Right. The bundle of 28. Wow. So, the bundle of 28 without the neons, that's also gone. Oh, I'm so pleased you're loving them. I'm even loving my scrap. So there's 2 bundles left. So we've got the beautiful solars. So remember, let me have a look at this because it's drying. And over half the stock has gone now. Look, it's drying. That's mixing it up. That's mixing the lunars with the solar. Let me just show you the solar. Let me show you. Look at that. Wow. So with this one now, with your solar, over half the stock has gone, but all the remaining stock is in people's baskets. So if you do want to get hold of that, that's beautiful, isn't it? Look, that's so beautiful. I love that. Hey, do you know what as well? Oh gosh, I'm gonna leave that there. I want to see what it looks like with Distress Oxide over it. No, Leonie, that's going off on a tangent too much. Right, if you want your shop solar bundle, it is $32.35. You have to put shop solar bundle in the comments, but you do need to check your basket out on that one. It's another one of them because all of the stock is now in baskets. So if you do want that one, you do need to check your basket out on that one. So that's your beautiful solar. Can I also point out, these are dry. These are dry. You've seen this, it dries quick. I like a texture paste that dries quick. I think because you can work with it. Now, the glitters, Astros. How's the Astros doing? Whoa. So it's the same. Same. So basically, the stock is now in baskets. It's another one of them. You do need to check it out. So check out your baskets to get hold of this. Now, look. It's dry. Nearly, she says, sticking a finger in it. Look, the difference. Put on with my stencil, put on brushing it in. Doesn't that look like gold foil? It's well cool. So I want to go over it with wax as well. See, this is it. Right, use things over top of it. See what it does. See what a wax looks like over top of it. See what a Distress Oxide. Distress Oxide on black cardstock looks so cool. See what Distress Oxide over that will look proper nice. I want to play with all my oxides now. It's one of them, innit? It's like, no, Leonie, eventually you do need to go to toilet. I don't. I'm only joking. But yeah, check your baskets out. I'm going to show you this one that I did earlier. I mean, I know that it's not quite dried, it's nearly dry, but look at the colour. Oh, aren't they happy pastes? Right, okay. Is that all your updates? Okay, that journal is really busy as well. So if you do want the journal, I am going to be playing with that by the end of the hour. I've got another technique to show you, then I'm going to play with that. So if you do want that journal before we actually sign off in another 3 hours, I'm only joking. If you do want to get hold of that, then please check your basket. Only 3 hours to go, abs. So yeah, please check your baskets out if you do want that journal. Right, are we ready for a bit of foam action? We are. Foam action. So, your foam. Now, this is a product that has been around for years. Again, it's another one of them that when I first started crafting, which was 1857, the foam was already, it was out there, okay? But what Simon's done is like, oh, people might not have seen this. So Simon's brought it back. What it does, I mean, it looks dull, doesn't it? It's like, it's a bit of grey foam, mate. What am I going to do with that? This is heat reactive. So what you're actually doing, you're going to heat it, and I will show you. You're heating it up, you then press it into something and it picks up the texture. You can then print with it. So it's really cool. So let's spin the camera. Are we ready? Now I will actually tell you, if you want your foam, okay, so you can shop foam and that one gives you the 4 pieces. Or you can shop large foam and that's going to give you 2 large pieces. Obviously, you can do all sorts with this, and I'll show you because it's super effective. Only $8.99 for your 4. If you're going for the large one, it's just $7.99. So cost effective, and it lasts. That isn't a shelf. That's boxes slightly falling over. That's one of my big lights, and that's the outside. Anyway, spin you. Okay. So foam. So what we're going to do first of all, let me take this and I'm going to take one of my stencils, okay? So I'm going to take that kind of open stencil. Now, when you're doing this with a stencil, I would definitely suggest you get one that's a thicker stencil. The Stamperia are a finer stencil, so I'm not sure if it'll pick up the print as well. With this one, these are thicker stencils, so these will. So Simon says they do need to be a certain thickness. So definitely have a plate, okay? And you know what? Experiment. That's what you need to do. You just need to experiment, and you'll find what works. And sometimes, sometimes it's quite interesting what they actually react with. So what I'm going to do is heat it up, okay? So you're going to heat the actual foam until it'll print. Yeah, it's definitely not solidified shaving foam. No, this is a completely different type of foam. Actually, you know what? You cut and dry, the foam on the back of that does this. But I think they've stopped making cut and dry, haven't they? I'm sure someone said. Right, now, let's see. I'm just sticking my finger in to make sure it's okay. And then squidge. Okay, so squidge it in. So I'm really putting pressure on this, and I'm trying to put as much pressure. Now, if you find this bit difficult to put pressure, use a board or something. Maybe if you've got, I don't know, an acrylic block, something like that. Maybe stick an acrylic block and then you can squidge. So you can put your whole body weight on it, okay? Or sit on it or stand on it. Because it's the putting the pressure in that's going to help you get a print. And can you see that? We've got a print. So it now means I can literally print with this. Not just once, I can print again and again and again. So I've buried my inks. Of course, I've buried my inks. Let me just move this because I'm going to make a right mess. I tell you what, the tidy up after my lives is a mission. There's stuff everywhere. I think I showed you my floor last time I did a live, didn't I? I think I showed you the chaos that surrounds me. So I'm going to take just a normal distress, not a distress oxide, just normal. And it's the beautiful Mermaid Lagoon. And then, look, you ink it up and you can see that brilliant print. So now I know I'm not creating anything proper. I'm just layering. So squidge it, and you're going to get a really cool print. Isn't that good? So taking our stencil and we've created our own stamp. What I love about this though, because you've got all that texture, you know, if I come in now and do this, so let's squish that ink again. So I've got all that beautiful texture. Now let's pick up one of my stamps that I've got knocking about. Oh, and I tell you what, Abs, I love your new stamps. I am love this, well, I love them all. I love. But look, because you can do your kiss stamping technique or whatever it's called, I can never remember names. Is it called kiss stamp? It's called something like that, isn't it? I always forget names of techniques. I know that, you know, what the idea is, but I forget the names. Now, this is obviously going to be backward, but that's okay. So what I'm actually going to do, mind you, is, so taking this and just squidging it into the foam. I don't actually need to ink it up, to be fair. No, you don't need to ink because you're just lifting. Okay, now look. So let's find a clean piece of card so you can actually see what I'm doing. And then stamping this on. And what you're going to get is, oh, it's a bit light, but can you see the stamp design in it? And actually, can you see that where I've inked it? I really like that. It's a bit subtle, is that one? But isn't that cool? Where I didn't ink it, can you see that it's just lifted a little bit, you can see? Which is just, I like that. It's not quite as crisp as I wanted it, but for background, beautiful. Now watch. I've got still loads of ink on there. So, spritz it. And then, so think how many prints you can get from this. Now the lovely thing is, because this foam, look at that, 100 million. I thought it said 100 million prints. I thought, he's expanding more than me. Look at that background. How quick to create cool backgrounds. Isn't that good? And then, look, okay. So, print until you're bored, right? Now, the amazing thing about this, when you're fed up, when you've got that design, you've printed that design loads of times, and I mean, this could be all sorts. You could be picking up all sorts of different things with this. But now, let me just give it a bit of a clean. If I go back with my heat gun and reheat it, what happens is that design, let me zoom in a little bit, and hopefully you can see. So, she says, moving it out the thing. Can you see that design disappearing? So what it actually does now, that design starts to disappear. So it means you can then print something else. So maybe you've got something like string, okay? And I've got a bundle of string here. So that's nearly gone. So this means you can use this again and again and again. It allows you to create multiple prints. So that's gone. So I know that that's ready, okay? Look, this is just string, okay? Do it while it's hot. So I've probably chatted a bit too long there. And then squidge it back in again. So I do put quite a bit of pressure just to be safe, on the safe side. And then, look at that. How cool is that? How big is a large foam? Oh, lovely Abs. How big is a large piece of foam, please, love? Is having a look for you. We will get that. It is like magic. It is. Yeah, he's having a look, Jane. He's having a look. But, hold on. Now, let me do a print with this one. Isn't that cool? I mean, it is one of them. I know it's been around forever. However, it is cool. It's one of those that is just such a good product. Because it's weird, but fabulous. Okay, so pop, this is wild honey. And look at that. See, how cool is that? Put that on. And then, And because it's a solid stamp, you kind of want to do stuff in this, don't you? You know, let's take, what shall we do? No, just stamp it, Leonie. Stop playing. Okay, just stamp it. So imagine all the different things you're going to do. You know, obviously this has worked even better because the string was so solid. So look at that. What a cool print. And every time that I can create this again and again and again, but it's going to be different every time. Isn't that good? Have you see this is, and I must admit, I remember when he first brought it out, you know, and we were all like, oh, we remember that from, 1736. But obviously there's crafters who've never seen this before. So it's really lovely bringing something like this out because it's such a cool product. Obviously, second generation, isn't that good? It's so cool. Yes, you can definitely use lace. You can definitely use lace. I mean, anything, think about it. I have got some lace, but it's probably tucked. Oh, I actually know where there's a piece of lace. But, I mean, there's so much you can do with it. I love how deep that is as well. Think about things like die cuts. Not die cuts, grey board. Think about all your different embellishments. Think about beads. Think about lace. There's so many things that when you start to look round, have texture. As I'm standing here, I'm looking at my space going, oh, what have I got that's got texture? Oh my gosh, I tell you what I have got. Right. If you do want, did we find out how big the big one is? Our lovely abs, have we got back with that? So the sizes. Okay, so the large one, so you're getting 2 in the large one. Okay, 4.5 by 575, and you're getting 2 of those, okay? So that's the big ones. And then the little ones, and you're getting 4 of these, and that is... Right, 3 inch by 425. So that's your sizes. I know what I'm going to do with this, right? And 10% has gone, right. I'm not stopping, right. I'm going to spin you. Hold on, right, because look behind me. Look. Oh, no. Oh, shall we try that? I don't know if it'll work. But this is what I want you to do at home. I want you to look around your house and just try it. Ha ha ha. Ba ba ba. That worked a treat. Shall we print? Oh, it's good fun, innit? Isn't it good fun? You spin you. Meow. How dizzy are you getting? Right. I'll do this. And then you do need a heat gun. You have to have a heat gun. And I do like this one for this, because it's gentle and it's that larger surface area, because you don't really just you want to make sure you're heating the whole thing. So I do like having a bigger heat gun for this one. If you do want the Heat It, shop Heat It ink. If you want to go for this heat gun, yeah, highly recommend. I love this one. £30.99 for your heat gun. Remember, if you do want your foam, the one I'm using is the one where you're going to get 4 pieces, £8.99, and that's just shop foam. Or, of course, you can go for your large one. Remember the double-sided. So you could actually have one print on here and one print on there. So you can actually get 2 for the price of 1. So if you are getting your 8-pack, you're going to get 16 sides, aren't you? And look at that. How cool is that? That was behind me I saw it and I was like, oh, I bet I can get a print with that. And then spritz it so I can just get a second generation. So if you do want these, I'm so pleased people haven't seen them, because it's one of those that is seriously cool, and yeah, you can do so much with them. Shop foam, completely reusable. You can keep reheating them and get so many different designs out of that. It really does allow you to be creative. maybe it's your stamps that you're going to be getting a design out of. So you get sort of the reverse of the stamp. There's so much you can do. Now, what I do want to do, because I know I've been chatting for a long time, so I do want to play, before I say goodbye today, I'm going to play with that beautiful journal. So let me bring that beautiful journal back, because remember this, many moons ago, we started that page. So we started that beautiful page, didn't we? Which is bright and fabulous. Something like this now, where am I going to go with this? I know exactly where I'm going with this. So first of all, and I am actually going to finish a project. So I'm going to take one of my lovely stencils, and this time, which stencil shall I go for? I'm going to go for, I really like that one. Oh, hold on a minute. I know I really like, no, just use that. I'm going to go for that one. Okay, and I'm going to put another layer of colour over here. Now, I'm going to go with a blue. I want a really bright page, because I've got, so far in this one, I've got my cool grungy page, and that's with the paste, the Lunas. And I'll tell you what colour that is, actually. Well, I would have told you what colour it is, but I've forgotten. I love this. I'll use this one a lot. In fact, I'll put it next to me. It's that one. It is cookie dough. It's really nice, this cookie dough. It's right nice. That's your cookie dough. So I've got kind of a grungy one and another grungy one. I love this. I love my little pocket. Isn't it cute? I just thought that's really nice. And I've put keep stuff and treasure, because that's what it is. This is going to be full of treasure. Okay, but now I'm going to go for something completely different. So I'm going to go for something bold and bright and fabulous and in your face. So taking your stencil, I'm only doing backgrounds. I am going for one of my my beautiful Lunas, and I want a really nice bright blue one. So I think I'll go with the no diving. Okay, so taking my beautiful no diving, and oh, I put it in my water, and take my palette knife. Now, I'm not going to cover it. I only want a little bit. So I'm just, because I know what I'm doing. Well, I say I know what I'm doing. I mean, I've got, abs laugh. I've got a random plan. It's only a random plan, though. You know, let's face it. No one completely knows what they're doing, right? Oh, look at that blue on there. That's just divine, isn't it? Just divine. And let's have it coming over here like this. Okay. So I can't really, I do apologise, everyone. I'm worried if, you know them slot machines you get, you know your 2-pence slot machines. Oh, I've moved my stencil. So you put your 2 pence in and eventually it all falls off the end. My table feels like that. And I'm worried if I push this a bit too far up, something's going to fall off the end of my table. So I can't push it. Don't push it. Right, I moved that stencil, so it might be perfect. Might just be perfect. Right, so I love that. And then what I'm going to do, like an annoying idiot, is, because now I've changed my mind and I want something in centre, I'm going to do this with my finger. Okay, because I know if I try and get in with my palette knife, it'll all go wrong. There, just to blend it in. Okay, so I've got that kind of blend going in, which I really like. As usual, I'm taking this, and I am going to, no, I'm not going to faff with cleaning my stencil, because I've been talking for 5 million hours. Okay, so that's that real shock of blue, which looks magnificent. Now, what else we can do with these, which I haven't actually touched on. I mentioned using water with them, but I didn't touch on how well they water down and how well you can actually paint with them. So if I move this here, I'll get that blue again. In fact, yeah, same blue. So it's me no diving. And I'm going to pop a little bit on here. Not much. I don't need much. And then let's water it down. So the lovely thing is with these, yes, we can use them with all our wonderful stencils, etc. But what if we use them with our paintbrush? I'm just having a rummage for the perfect paintbrush for the job. So I'm going to get this paintbrush. Bear with, I know you can't see it yet. I'm actually attempting to clean it. It's filthy. Is that water? So now, mixing this up, right? Oh, this wasn't the perfect paintbrush at all. This was the worst paintbrush. So I'm going to have to put more on there because my paintbrush is just eating it all. Put a bit on. Right. So I'm now making a paint with this. Now, the lovely thing is I could either use this as a wash. So if I wanted to, like with a bit of card, you could literally, let me just show you. You could literally take this and paint with it. So you've got that option, okay? It gives you can see through it. My paintbrush is losing hairs. You can actually see through it. It's really translucent. So you can paint with it, but it also means, as long as I mix it up proper, I can do splashes. So let's get this. So I can get your solid, but then, as long as it's fluid enough, don't put that there, put it there, because otherwise you're going to get your book covered. And as yet, you're still attempting to pretend your book's going to be clean by the end of the day. So let's put... It really isn't. Let's put that there. Okay, now, this is where I do splashes and it gets everything on my desk. But it's worth it. So, get my scissors. And then, so with the same product, we can now do fabulous splashes. I'm sorry, I'm going to trim my brush off. My brush off with the scissors. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. And for some reason, my head thought of something completely different. Now, I love this brush. I am actually using this brush specifically because look, you can get some right good splatters with this one because it's got a it's got a real loose edge, right loose bristles, so you can get really good splatters. Look at them splatters. But isn't that good? This is the same product. So the same product, I'm creating a really cool, beautiful background by scraping it. Then I'm stenciling it, but then I'm also making it into an actual paint where I can either paint with it or do fantastic little splodges, and that's what it is. It's basically doing splodges. Let's just do the edges as well, because it's got that shimmer and shine, it's got that metallic, so when I do my edges, those edges are going to have a beautiful metallic sheen to them. Now, obviously, I do need to blast this dry, but I know it's quite quick to dry. The other thing I was going to show you was using embossing powder. I'm not going to show you embossing powder just because of time, but you can put your embossing powder in this as well, and it does look really, really cool. When you actually heat this, that's when you're going to start getting texture. Now, if you don't overheat it, it's not going to be too bright, too bobbly. But the more you heat it, I'm not getting as much. Oh, no. Can you see? It's starting to go. There it is. I thought it was going to make me out as a liar then. Can you see? There, you've got your texture. Yay! Serious question, because I always splat my glasses. Hit the brush from the top or the bottom. I always hit my brush like that from the top, but I don't care, Jane. So I've never got my glasses yet. So maybe that's not too bad. I've never got my glasses yet though, Jane. What do you do, Jane? Do you tap it from the top or the bottom? Which is yours? Because whichever way you do it, if you keep getting your glasses, I'm going to do it opposite to you. Is everything covered with splashes? Yes, it is. Yes, Julie. I have got blue everywhere, including my iPad, which I can see currently with blue splashes on it. But it's okay. This is why I've got an iPad cover. Well, that and the fact that my iPad's got a crack in it, so I'm trying to keep it together. Right, okay. So look at that. Beautiful. At the minute, it's like, yeah, but it doesn't go together. Wait for this, because, my friends, what have we got? We have got, and our abs were like, ooh, have you got one of those? So I had a little rummage, and yes, I have. Right, this will make everything come together. The whole page now, because I know I have got incredible embellishments in this. Now, I know on the website, on the AALL&Create website, you have got quite a few of the beautiful Art Marlene pads. If you do want this one, this, and I banged on about this last time, this is a need. It's a need. Shop Elements 1, 19.99. Look how many embellishments you are getting. All of these are die cut. Now, can you see why I went for bright? Because then you look at this and then it's like, oh my gosh, everything here works so well with this background. I mean, look at this. Don't they? Everything in here works with what I've just created. I mean, look, this one's already been popped out. So they die cut out. Look how cool that works with my background. You know, and I love it. Look. Hello, zebra. Fabulous. Isn't that just better than anything? This is just so good. If you do want to get hold of this, we have got different options. See, look at her on journal. That'd look magnificent on this journal because it's so big and I'm doing a journal. So on journals, you can absolutely do things like this. Shop Elements 2 is slightly smaller, which is why it's £8.99. So if you want that, it is £8.99. So if you want that one, Shop Elements 2, check out the website if you want to see what's in those. There is a third one as well. And I think there's a third one of these as well. And it's on the screen, actually. So that is your Shop Golden. I love these. I love these. Right, I'd better not spend too long. My problem is then choosing what to go for because I love everything. And they've all got different contents. Can you believe it? Let's use her. Because I think something like this, because it's so big, normally I'd be like, what am I going to use that on? Use it on a journal page. Now, I'm popping this out. And I'm actually popping 2 out at once. Woohoo, get me. Because with this, if you're popping both out, you might as well pop both out at once, you know, and then it's done. They're all die cut, so I'm just gently going round because some of the elements are quite detailed, actually. So gently go around, popping those elements out. If you're not sure where the elements, what's die cut, what isn't, look from the back. Because if you look, hold on, get that out of my way. If you look from the back, you can actually see, oh, it's there, where the die cut is. Oh, I'm being rough, aren't I? There it is. Got it. Gotcha. Have I got you? No, I haven't got you. Yes, I have. Okay. And then pop. With the little dots that are left, you can go round, you can sand them off, you can cut them off, you can just sort of rub them back in again. And I love it because that's her lips, but maybe I love that there's extra disco lips. I wouldn't put them on her. These ones are brilliant. These ones are kind of ones you put on your zebra, you know? Oh, just play. Now, I've got my main element, okay? What else are we going to go for? Let's use some of these borders. Let's use some of them lovely little circles. I might not, I'll see if I finish the page. I'm just very aware that I have been talking for a long time. Right, I want flowers, don't I? Let's go flowers. There we are. There we go. I love these. They're so cool. Let's bob a few of them out. Let's bob a few flowers out as well because we're here. Oh, they're just magnificent. I tell you what as well, I didn't dig it out, but all the different sentiments, get those as well because the sentiments you've got, I think it's a book. And have you got it still in stock, Abs? The book of sentiments, because that's proper cool as well. So if you can get that, if you haven't got that already, really recommend that as well. I didn't dig mine out. They're all individual sentiments as well. Right, okay, let's have a little look-see, okay? So we've got our page now. Boom. Finished. I haven't. But you've filled your page. You know, you've got, if you ever wonder how you're going to fill a big journal page like that, and you have got, I mean, that embellishment, it fills the page, but it goes, doesn't it? All those beautiful colours. I don't need much else on this page. You know, maybe a couple of the beautiful flowers, maybe in her hair because that looks magnificent. And then let's have a couple down here as well so that it's sort of flowing through is the page. I'm not going to have bits all over it, shop. I want a little cluster here, maybe a little cluster here. Oh, that's pretty. I hope you can see all the page. Oh, the only thing I need now is leaves, because I need a cheeky bit of foliage, and I saw the foliage. What's lovely, you will start remembering what's in the book. There is, at the back of it, it does actually show you what's in the book. So if you can't remember, just have a little look at the back of the book, and it does show you all the different contents. But look, a couple of the leaves. See, I always find popping both out at once is easier. I'll go for that one, and then I'm going to go for... Well, you would go for the fussy one, wouldn't you, Leona? Yes, I am doing. Okay, let's get rid of that. So let's pop out the fussy one. Okay. That journal is really busy. Oh, I'm so pleased you love it. It's so different, isn't it? And so quirky. If you do want that beautiful journal, shop journal, it's so different. And look how well this goes. I love it because, right, you've got something that's quite vintage looking, your journal, let's face it, it's all vintage. But then you add colour and you add madness like this to it, and it works. You know, even though you've got something that is quite, oh, you know, oldie-worldy, but then just adding this to it, I love that. I love how they'll merge together and look fabulous. I'm just chopping some of these leaves like so. I'm not going to glue it together. You don't need to see me glue it together because we all know how to glue. But some bits I put down 3D. I'm chopping this up. So I've got lots of little leaves like this, just poking through. Some I put 3D, some I put flat. I would put, I'm gutted now that I didn't get her sentiments out, because there isn't any sentiments in this one, I don't think. And I love it. No, there isn't. There's just Ladybug, which doesn't fit. But yeah, I'm gutted now because it needs a right good big sentiment on there, doesn't it? Have I got, oh my gosh, these are my sentiments. I did actually, right, I have actually, these are mine that I've printed off for myself. And actually, there we go. But I need this. Okay. So, boom. Because we needed sentiments. One needs a sentiment. So look. And then my happy place. Boom. I'm not going to glue it down because you can see. I might put some white splashes on this as well. Let me move down my camera so you can see it proper. Doesn't that look fabulous? And I love how different that is compared to the other pages. You can create, oh, I'm going to keep adding and adding if I don't stop. But isn't that just beautiful? I love that. I'm so pleased with that. And that works so well with everything that I've been using today. If you do want these, please check your baskets out on your amazing products from AALL&Create, from, of course, Simon Hurley, and from Art by Marlene. There's so many goodies. I'm going to spin this. I think I've talked for quite long enough, haven't I? What do you think, Abs? I've talked forever, haven't I? Oh my gosh. I really hope you've had a nice time, people, and you haven't gone 3 hours. What is that about? Thank you ever so much. So, a roundup. If you do want that beautiful journal, I can't pick it up because I haven't glued it down yet. If you want that beautiful journal, shop journal, it's stunning and it's so different. Just £28 and £99. What? What were you wrong about? Yes. Ah, right. Okay. Okay. So the pace, we've still got some satin baskets. It is fully allocated, but you do need to check your baskets out. Okay, I know we were saying sold out, so it kind of as if you all check your baskets out. So it is going to be, you do need to check your baskets out, and that's on the paste bundles. The paste bundles are such beautiful paste. Shall I show you? Let me gather all my different pasty things and show you all my pasty things. Because by now I bet they've all dried. Look, all my pasty things. I'm sure I did more. Yeah, there's bits here, there's bits there, there's bits everywhere. Look at all these. So if you do want, so have a little look. It is going to be, that's the stamping, obviously. Check your baskets out. So if there is summer, look at the neons. Look. Okay, lesson 3 of all of them you do need to check out, folks. So it is going to be a first come, first served. Look at it. Aren't they good? This was the very first one I did all them hours ago. Look when it hits the light. Look at the colour. Beautiful, aren't they? And remember, how long ago does it feel like that? That feels like a day ago, doesn't it? And then, oh, look at these. Beautiful. So yes, all the I've lost my earpiece. Oh, I don't know where that's dropped. So either shop bundle for your solar. Okay, that's shop solar bundle if you want that one. Shop neon lunar if you want your neon, or the big one, the shop lunar complete. Oh, look at that. That's your lunar mixed with the solar. Beautiful. And that is your lunar complete, and that cleaning my stencil. So you've got those left. There's not many of any of those left. If everyone checks out, then they've gone. So please check your baskets out with those ones, okay? So that's all your beautiful pastes. What else have we got that I have to remind you of? I can't hear you. Oh, yes, I can hear you. The tools. Right, all in baskets. Look at mine. All in baskets. So if you do want to get the tools, I'd really love this. If you do want the tools, that is shop tools. All in baskets. Going to be first come, first served. Card. There's one left. So shop cards. It is in a basket. Is it in a basket? It's in 2 baskets, but there is only one left. So first come, first served with that one as well. Anything else? Half of the stock. Oh, I'm not surprised. It's so good. That's your shop elements number 1. Half the stock has gone there. £19.99 for that one. And the star of the show, that beautiful journal. Yeah, that is so cool. It's cool. And it is shop journal. Right, guys, if you want any of those goodies, you know what to do. Obviously, head over to the AALL&Create website where you'll see other goodies. If you are spending £5 or over, oh, how difficult. If you are spending £5 or over, you're going to get a free bit, which is wonderful. If you want to know about the next lives, just type in live in the comments and you'll get an automatic reminder when AALL&Create are going to go live. Remember, it has to be over £5 when you're shopping to get your freebie. But I reckon with the bits that we've had, it's pretty easy, isn't it? Oh, sauce. Okay then. Are we doing the prize winner? It's coming. Right, guys, we need a chat. Apparently, a lot of people didn't share. So we're going to give you a bit more time to hit the share now. 1 minute, and that's counting down. It's probably 58 seconds now. So really quickly, press share. And that means that you will be in with a chance of winning 20 quid. And if you've typed win and you're sharing it, then you're going to be in with a chance of winning 20 quid. Abs, what's happening with you guys next? What's next? Where are you? Is there any more lives? Hobby maker. Oh, yes. Oh, Oh, yes. So on Monday, the lovely dies that have been, oh, I adore these dies. So on Monday, we're going to be having a play with the beautiful cardstock and those really cool new dies. So that's going to be on Monday. That is alive. We're going to do that. Are we trying that one in the morning, our Abs? Are we going to give that a shot in the morning? Yeah. So 11 a.m. wasn't it? So we're going to do that 11 a.m. on Monday, okay? So put that in your, I said put that in your basket. Remember to come and tune in at 11 a.m. on Monday because that's going to be lovely. I'm going to have a lovely play with loads of goodies again. So that's on Monday. And then Tuesday, I'm going visiting. Oh, yeah, okay. And then there's all the things going on as well. When's Hobby Maker shows? Sure, you're back on Hobby Maker soon as well, aren't you? Oh, I was there yesterday. If you managed to see our abs yesterday, we're there yesterday. Okay, guys, is the thing ready yet? Feels like that for a minute, doesn't it? That feels like a minute. What's this one? It's in my diary. Yay, Amanda, thank you. Put it in the diary. Oh, I'm glad you've watched, guys. Thank you so much. I wonder who's watched all the way through. I recognise your names. Hey? Winner time! Winner, winner! We got a winner! Okay. Is it coming up? Is it doing the thing? Where's the thing? It's a magic thing coming up, Abs. Where's my winner? Yes. Where's the winner? Oh, it's doing it! Yay! Who's gonna win? It's more exciting than lottery. Charlene, you have won. So that's £20 going to be sat in your account. Apparently it's the second time. That's a bit, you're a bit lucky. That's because you share, Charlene. You share. You're sharing like a good one. It's not a fix, everybody. She just shares. But thank you ever so much. Thank you ever so much, everybody. It's been so nice to have your company. I'm going to be with people over the weekend because I'm doing a workshop, online workshop at the weekend. So I'll be doing that. And then Monday, I'm back on your screens with the beautiful cardstock and the dies. So I will see you 11 a.m. Oh, and the lovely stamps. Oh my gosh, how could we forget about the stamps? That's so rude. And they're beautiful. I'm looking at them. But yes, so that'll be 11 a.m. on Monday. Right then, everybody, thank you ever so much. I'm going to tidy up. It looks like a bomb's at it. It's vile. So I'm going to tidy up and I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you very much, Abs. What do I need to press? Okay, I'm going to mute myself and then you'll see me tidying up in the background. See you later, everyone. See you, Abs. Bye, everyone. Bye. And mute.